Yo, yo, yo. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Your boys is back up in the building. I like to take this time to welcome you to the Black Cat Panther Podcast.
Appreciate it, Mr. Davis. What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking them all? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming for more. You don't want partners, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on my to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you were not touching the friends, ayy. You were not touching the kin, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number two, I came in the win. Like I said, I'm tapped in with the action, they got the master on the master. I can never move passive, I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, that diesel, shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast, my whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy, you know I'm a beast.
Hold up. Pay attention, this is beast mode. Got an edge on the game like a cheat code. Had to tighten up my focus like a peephole. I want the rings and the chains like I'm Depot. Picked up, walking, check my status. We established when it's show. Time to squat, making plays. Ooh, it's magic like some. We want the smoke. Y'all ain't really about that action. We got perfect off the practice. They ain't working, so they lack it. I've been hungry all my life. I ain't passing up a plate. I can't quit until I win. I ain't having no debates. This is sacrificing heart. That's exactly what.
What up? What up? What up, man? It's your boys in the building again, man. I'd like to take this time to welcome y'all to the Black Cat Panther Podcast. Do what that thing right there says, man. Come on in, like, comment, subscribe. Once upon a time, there was a man that destroyed from within. The Carolina Panthers went out. They did a bunch of drafting. They did a lot of moving and maneuvering. And it seems to be they stood in limbo. Now, there was a guy that was brought in that was supposed to be a godsend. His name was Xavier Legette. In his first two seasons, he struggled. First season, he posted right at about 500 yards, about 490. And let's just be real. In today's NFL, for a rookie receiver, that was decent, which it gave us a lot of promise because we said, well, he was a second receiver, and literally his stats and his numbers signified that he had a lot of potential. Now, he had some drops here and there. It was just one of those things where the drops, and I'm gonna put it on the screen for y'all because I like to, make sure I make this as straight up as possible. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. What's going on with everybody? Good to see y'all once again. So I'm gonna put this on the screen for everybody to, see and know and listen to me while I talk. So Xavier Legette, this past season had 363 yards, 3 touchdowns, averaging 10 yards a pass, 35 receptions. Now, we go back to his rookie season. Like I said, once upon a time, 497 yards, 500 yards for a receiver is not a bad way to start off. He had 84 targets and caught almost close to 50 of them in 16 games. Now, as you can see, the numbers went down. He went from 84 targets to 64 targets, which means they stopped looking in his direction. Instantly, that tells you if that's the case, his numbers are going to cut because he lost 20 targets off the rip. 20 targets off the rip went. So what did that mean? Either the Panthers upgraded at the position or the Panthers had somebody else that, was receiving more balls. So if I'm a betting man and I understand different things, like I said, I like to put it in context. I can understand that this young fella numbers declined. But then I say, okay, well, whose numbers shot up? And so you look, the Panthers went in, they drafted the following season Teteroy McMillan, who had over 1,000 yards, and he had over, I believe it was like 120 something targets, which means that practically every time they snapped for a pass, he was being the primary target. So we're just putting that in full perspective. In 25 to go to 64. Now, well, for you to feel this way, that means there must be somebody on this team that has better numbers than Legette for people to be dogging him the way that they dogging him. I'll wait. They say Jalen Coker is the guy that's the solidified number 2. But Jalen Coker was offered a tenured 1-year deal with, I think he had what, 369? Or he had like 394? I believe his numbers were only like 20 yards different than Xavier Legette's numbers. But the fan base liked Coker and the fan base hates Xavier Legette. So when you hate one but you like the other one, but they're really only 20 yards different, what are we doing here? It's been put into stone that the Panthers have probably one of the most explosive wide receiving rooms in the NFL. And I kid you not, literally. It's one of those ones where the theme of this is today is let's be real. And that's one thing that I don't think many Panther fans can handle, the reality of what's really going on here in Carolina land. Because if you're a Panther fan and you looked at that field last year and you blamed Xavier Legette for our losses, I'm going to have to check your eyes. Because a man with 64 targets at a dependent position should not be being shopped right now. It just is what it is. He's not the problem on the offense. When you look around and you go get Mitchell Evans and Jatavion Sanders and you got Tommy Tremble, and then in the receiving room, Jimmy Horn and Teteroy McMillan and Coker and all these guys, Mechie and all these other different people that you went and got, Chris Braswell, guess what? There's only one football to go around. You do realize that nobody with this guy, and I say this guy when I'm talking about, he who shall not be named, this guy, he can't scratch any boundaries. He can't come out and use his arm to win you games. Now, be mindful, this same guy right here was supposedly his guy. 4.3 speed. They called him one of the best receivers in that class. We traded from the second round to the first round to get him because we didn't want to worry about a 5th-year option on him. Y'all came out the rip and said, "Hey, we ain't gonna pay your ass for the get-go. We know we drafting you to not pay your ass." So, with that being said, y'all got to this young fella because one, Bryce Young daddy wanted him. Craig Young came out, started talking and speaking. Hey, my son, he gels most with Xavier Legette. That's who I think we should go ahead and pick. And the Panthers did just like that. Had Mrs. Tepper, hey, you gonna get the guy we all talking about? She on draft night, spreading her damn gums. It sickens me. The power that one motherfucker has around here sickens me. How he has brainwashed an entire fan base. But over here, I'm self-sufficient. I think for myself. I don't need no puppet string up my ass to tell me what I see on the field. Because I know what I see ain't what the actualities is. So I'm going to be real with y'all. Let me tell you something. I've never been a fan of Xavier Legette, but I have felt the need to argue on his behalf because people have been dogging him so goddamn bad. Did I want him? Hell no, I didn't want the motherfucker. But he isn't a bad receiver. I know that everybody say, well, Q, you always be so far to the left. I'm here to tell you that literally I realize that when it comes to Xavier Legette, I didn't want him, but I still know a good receiver when I see one. And the Panthers are going to regret shopping this young man if the wrong team get their hands on him and you able to see the star potential that he has, because right now his biggest limitation is the quarterback position. That's his biggest limitation. You get a quarterback that can put that ball on the money and hit him in stride and let him do what he is born to do, what he is known to do, you in trouble. You're in trouble. If that actually happens, you would have something here. But the problem is a lot of Panther fans feel like they run David Tepper and the crew. So they feel if they like a motherfucker, it's a popularity contest in Carolina. If they like you, they'll open up their arms, wrap their arms around you, they'll put their titty in your mouth. If they hate you, they come out with their pitchforks and they're ready to kill you. And they started off loving this boy until that Eagle game where he started dropping passes. I don't make excuses for anybody. Xavier Legette has not had the best showings. He's gotten a lot of dirt balls from Bryce Young, though. And people will not acknowledge it. They will not be real with what they saw. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, with the way how this thing is shaped, this team has been turned around completely on defense. And the offense, you drafted another receiver in Braswell to add with Legette and Mechie and Jimmy Horn Jr. And then you got the the three-headed monster at tight end, which Dan Morgan literally said he felt good about our tight end room. Then you have an offensive line where you draft first-round caliber talent in the first round, and then you also go in free agency and buy the most expensive guards. So there's no more he don't have protection. He don't have help. The receivers can't get separation. Can't say that shit no more. Can't say he ain't got protection. And can't say the receivers don't get separation. And he got a run game. Rico Dowdle single-handedly won 3-4 games last year, hit goddamn self. Well, he ain't there no more. But y'all say Chuba Hubbard is just as good. Okay, we shall see. We shall see. I'm going to put it frank to you just like this right here. I don't believe that next year will show us the future. I believe that if you want to be honest, the number one thing you should be doing right now is getting yourself ready to remove yourself or purge yourself about what should be coming next. And I get so tired of seeing other content creators who are not Panther fans sit down and talk about the Panthers like they actually are in tune with the Panthers. Just because Bryce Young has a cult following. Like right now, if Bryce Young was to sit down on live and tell all his followers to slit their wrists, they would do it. Like if he told them to literally, hey, I need y'all to go and find the nearest bridge and jump, or find the nearest thing of chlorine and swallow it. His followers, the Bryce lovers, the Bryce sexuals, or whatever you want to call them, they would literally go and drink bleach to the highest abilities, highest capabilities. They would be drinking chlorine water because Bryce told them to do it. He had such a profound impact with such a little resume. 14 wins in a career. 13 of them would come back after he helped put us in those positions to lose those games. Offensively, we have struggled since he has entered the building in Carolina land the last 3 years. Now, I'm going to go take my time and I'm going to look at offenses the last couple of years. Because people will say, well, you hating. Well, you don't know. I'm just going off of the truth. Now, I want to pull up a video real quick while I do that. Because I just felt like it needed to be said. Number one, I listened to Rich Eisen because he's so out of tune with the Panthers sometimes that it's just like listening to sometimes what the media says is just so freaking funny to me because they're just out of touch. So I'm gonna give y'all something real quick because I wanted to see this. I wanted y'all to see this and hear this. So I'm gonna get the audio up real quick because I felt like it was a must need. Cause yeah. Here we go. Let's see. Where's the video? Shout out to everybody in the chat too while y'all getting up in here. I'm gonna look at the chat 1 second. The Rich Eisen show. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up in 1 second. I want y'all, cause I want to get y'all honest opinions on this right here, because maybe I'm not getting the picture. Maybe it's me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I want to just, sink my teeth into what I'm hearing from this guy. Who is that? Trail, what's happening with you?
What it do? What it do? What it do?
Nothing much there, driver. First and foremost, like I said, I'm getting ready to play a video in a second, but give me your thoughts and opinion on what you've been hearing about Xavier Legette potentially being on the line. Oh, I think he dropped off. Shout out to Trail. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna put it like this right here. I always wanted to make sure that, number one, I be aware of how I phrase things because I understand that there is a bevy of Bryce lovers that are sitting down and waiting, salivating. I mean, damn near about to lose their minds over young Bryce. I know that. I know them boys don't like that. They better lose their mind over them. So, I want to make sure. And it will be the day let me tell you something. You can study all you want, but Chris Braswell being put in the door is a clear sign that Xavier Legette Through 2 seasons, he hauled in a grand total of 84 receptions, 860 yards. Through 2 seasons. That's let you know these guys here are paying attention to, because they realize they're saying the receivers make the quarterback, is what you see when you see the Panthers and how they moving and having 12 receivers. You're trying to blame it on Dave Canales for saying that, his specialist is receiver, but nobody keeps that many goddamn receivers unless you really, really, really think that you need a guy that could bolster your offense in ways that you don't really have. 12 receivers is crazy to even think about. Like, I get it. You're going to say you're going to have camp bodies and whatnot, but they're bringing anybody off the street that they can listen to. Go ahead, Trey.
Yeah, my bad, but
Mm-hmm.
I've just gotten to the point, Q. I want Xavier Legette gone because the only how we're going to figure out is if he's what the real fans. I don't even want to say real fans for the Carolina fans that knows football and knows how dependent a receiver position is, especially when you're not getting any targets, you're not going to see his full potential unless he goes to another team. And he goes to a team where they're actually going to utilize him and give him the opportunity to catch passes as opposed to 1 or 2 targets a game. So it's been going because every time you turn around, it's like when I get on Instagram, I see Panther fan pages all the time, and then in the comments they just be shitting on Xavier Legette, and it's gotten to the point where it's okay. We understand he hasn't reached his full potential yet, but how can you say you can shit on him, but you have someone who's been here for going on 4 years, and 2 out of his 4 years he's been lackluster to mediocre. But you get what I'm saying? You find every which way to just excuse that, as if the receiver is not a dependent position or dependent on the quarterback. So I'm just at that point. I don't really got nothing to say about it no more. I'm tired of saying. I will be so relieved for the man when I hear that he's traded, and I hope that he goes to someone that's actually going to throw him the ball, because I'm tired of this shit. And everybody that's in here that keep thinking that Mechie is going to be this dude that they're going to rekindle shit from Alabama is not going to happen the way that. As a matter of fact, John Mechie might not even play in front of Jimmy Horn. If I'm being honest, he might not even play in front of Jimmy Horn. He's definitely not playing in front of Chris Brazel. What is it? Braswell, whatever the fuck his name is. No
I think it's
disrespect to him.
Braswell.
Yeah, he's not even going to play in front of him. So everybody keeps sitting here and they keep speaking on it, hoping that Mechie and Bryce, rekindle this whole thing from Alabama. It's a difference between college and the pros. It's not going to happen the way that y'all think it's going to happen.
Let me ask you a question, Trey.
Yes, sir.
If you had to look at this team constructed right now, how many wins you think we would get?
I can see us getting about 6 or 7 wins. If I'm being completely honest.
Mm. Is that you objectively looking, or is that you potentially just giving, like where's that coming from?
So I think within the division, I think we're gonna split with Tampa. We're gonna split with Tampa. I mean, we're gonna split with Tampa. We're gonna split with Atlanta. I think we're gonna beat the Vikings. Depending on when we play the Bengals, if Joe Burrow is healthy or not, I always keep that open. As a matter of fact, while we looking at, let me pull up the schedule real quick. Just the
Okay.
teams that we play.
All right. And while
Because
you're doing that, I'm gonna
yeah.
start. I'm gonna play this little clip of this video while you do that. Let me know if you can hear it.
Alvin Kamara and Travis Etienne on the same team.
Okay, you're talking yourself into the Saints here.
I just don't know if Kamara is going to be there, right? And if not, where does he go? Where could he go?
A lot of teams need that type of versatile running back,
dude.
Two-way threat.
Find us out here.
Two-way threat.
Saints could still trade him, right? Or Here it is. I should have looked this up beforehand, but I didn't know we were going to go in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, this is last year. Only a $19 million
2026
cap
trade.
Yeah.
A move before June 1st cost the Saints roughly $7 to $8 million or $9 million in cap space.
Yep.
Minor savings after June 1st.
A little under $1 million after.
And who wouldn't want him if he is still the Alvin Kamara that we were figuring about? So, and then there's Cam Jordan too. So let's just say, what if Kamara does stay? Okay. But even not.
Seems unlikely,
Chuck
but
Etienne, Etienne, good Lord.
Yeah,
Olave,
Tyson Olave,
Tyson,
Juwan Johnson.
Vele, Juwan Johnson. Noah Fant is there. Oscar Delp too.
Shuck keeps, rising like he did at the end of last year, where he was arguably rookie of the year. That could be a potentially dangerous offense.
I went up here.
A little bit.
Can I give you a higher register here on this one?
You can pretty much do whatever you want.
Thank you.
Your name.
No, I'm going to give you a high register. Everywhere. I'll give you a higher register. The NFC South is a sneaky good division.
Well, I had the Saints not picking in the top half of the draft for overreaction yesterday.
Indeed.
Or on Monday. So.
But for a division, where under 500 barely got you.
8, 9, 9, and 8 kind of wins it.
I got it. Yeah. But I think it'll be double digits. You got to get double digits. I know. I'm still going. Carolina.
Let's see, hold on.
Carolina's done a good job.
Totals here.
They got Jalen Phillips. They really, they crushed it in free agency. The draft, they got Monroe Freeling for their offensive line in the first round. That kid Coker was on fire at the end of the season.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
I'm looking up win totals here.
Look them up, and I'll keep going.
Okay.
Because I've got the list in front of me. Because I'm a lead pipe wielding professional.
Of course.
Okay. That's, Monroe Freeling is a really good draft choice, and they got some great value for him at 19th overall. I'll keep going. Their first two picks were each over 6'3" and 315 pounds. And they've used a first-round pick on an offensive player in 5 straight drafts.
All right, according to Vegas, you want to guess which NFC South team has the highest win total?
Atlanta.
Incorrect.
Tampa.
8.5.
That's kind of silly.
Falcons and Saints, 7.5.
Okay.
Panthers, 6.5.
You know what? The disrespect is real. The disrespect is real.
Trail, they got us at 6.5 games next year. But you want to know the more alarming thing that I just heard? 5 years in a row, we've used our first round picks on the offense, and we still only rank 26. 5 years. Why is that, Trail?
Well, when you're towards the bottom in the league in offense, they're gonna and when you have an owner and you have a GM that's trying their hardest to make everything work with this motherfucker that we traded a farm for. These last 3 drafts, we traded these last 3 drafts, I'm sorry, we traded the farm for. They're definitely going to continue to make this shit try to work until they can't no more. But not knowing is that the shit that ain't working is literally costing us games and times and some of the best players that we got right now. By the time we really start turning this shit around and cooking and everything, it's going to be time for them to go. They're going to need new contracts, et cetera, et cetera.
So, Trey,
yes, sir.
Do you remember the 2022 draft class for the Carolina Panthers?
Yes, sir. We took Ike Ekwonu at what, 6, 7?
At 6, we took Ike Ekwonu. And do you know when our next pick came?
The 3rd round, if I'm not mistaken, because we traded Sam Donald for that 4th and that 2nd.
And do you remember who we picked in the 3rd round?
Rashawn Garden, if I'm not mistaken.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. We selected a quarterback in the 3rd round.
Matt Corral. What was that, Matt Corral?
We got Ike Ekwonu in the 1st round. We didn't have a 2nd round pick. And we got Matt Corral in 2022, the year before Bryce. And we took Brandon Smith, which was the
linebacker from Penn State.
Linebacker in the middle that couldn't tackle. Amari Barno, the edge rusher. And then guess what? We blended out the rest of the draft with Cade Mays and who's now on another team. Should I tell you? That was the 2022 draft. 2023 draft, where you get Bryce Young, first round, where you trade up all the goddamn value on your team after you got rid of Christian McCaffrey and the crew, and you got rid of DJ Moore and shit. You got rid of your whole offense for this motherfucker. Now, your offense has been sitting in purgatory since you traded and got this boy here. Everybody say y'all hating, y'all don't like him. I'm just telling y'all the truth. They don't want to hear it. Now Xavier Legette is about to be another victim of a mass incarceration, is what I'm going to call it. You can go and ask Mingo, the 2nd round receiver we took in 23, who couldn't walk, talk, or chew bubble gum because they believed he was a dummy. That's where we at with this right here. 3rd round that year, we traded up and took an edge rusher. Whoop-de-damn-do. 4th round, we took another edge, a guard. Took another guard in Chandler Zavala. Hasn't panned out. And don't even get me started with the 2024 draft class where Xavier Legette sits at the top of. The same guy in 24. We're in 26, and they're already talking about after 1.5 seasons going into 2. Well, this is now 2 going into 3. They want to get rid of him. They're talking about shopping him. Like whenever they see him, I saw a commercial with Xavier Legette over here, and he was doing I think it was 4-runners or 4-wheelers or something with horses. Motherfuckers was in the chat telling him he need to be focusing on his craft instead of doing commercials. God damn. You mean tell me you don't want the man to make no money? You just want his head. Let me tell you something, man. I'm adamant on my stance with Bryce Young not being the correct pick for the Carolina Panthers. I'll argue anybody because I truly believe that. Man, hold on, I feel like I had to sneeze. Whew, never mind. But I'm adamant on how I feel about Bryce Young and him not being the answer, because you want people that has correct footwork, arm strength, can read defenses. When they know what they see at the line, they can check us into something else that could be better, can see the entire field, make the right reads. All of those are stuff that he's still in year 4. We question some of those things at some point in time. Oh, and not to mention he has a turnover issue.
Mm-hmm.
But if I say that, I'm labeled a hater because he has a group of people that are willing to follow him to the ends of the earth. They love him. I don't get it, Trev.
See, this year will tell it all. I hope by the end. I hope before training camp, this the Xavier Legette is gone, because then it will be no more excuses. We sat here and motherfuckers shitted on him at the beginning of last year, and then by week 4 when we got blew out by New England, motherfuckers would sit here saying, "Oh, because we didn't have XL on the field." But then y'all sit here and y'all shit on the man talking about he don't do shit. He had 8 targets one game for -2 yards. Y'all sit here, y'all say he can't do shit on the sideline. He only get 1 or 2 targets a game, but y'all want the nigga to be locked in. He can't make no commercial money. He can't make no side investment money on the side because he played for the Carolina Panthers, and y'all want him to lock in. But the last time I suspected his second year being here, what was Bryce Young doing? Bryce Young, last time I seen Bryce Young was hooping. But it's okay for your underwhelming quarterback to be hooping and to be doing this and doing that, but a motherfucker can't go to a Kentucky Derby. He can't go do this. He can't go do that because he's a light person on this franchise. He's the most light person on this franchise, more light than your quarterback.
Okay. Well, by that philosophy trail, I just seen Bryce Young out there hugging some motherfucker and giving him a Make-A-Wish Foundation type of shit. They gave some man some kind of coat or some kind of shirt or something like that. He need to have his ass in a playbook all day long. If they want to do that shit like that right there, and they want to watch Xavier Legette the way they doing, Bryce Young don't need to leave his house without his fucking playbook because he's terrible. He need to walk around with a ball in his hand at all times because he has a fumbling issue. If we're gonna start judging motherfuckers like how we judge Xavier Legette, how he need to work on his craft, your quarterback need to do that now.
Motherfuckers forget Q. He barely cracked 3,000 yards.
Barely.
Barely.
They talking about this boy like he is a 4,000 yard elite of elite MVP type of candidate when they talk about Bryce. And then he gotten better. Bruh, he was the worst quarterback in the league just last season. I mean, 2 seasons ago. Let me make sure I get that right, because them sons of bitches will come over here.
So
Just 2 seasons ago, he was ranked as a fucking backup.
And Q, you see that comment by Marquise W?
What do you say?
He said, Bryce said he doesn't watch film outside of the stadium, but nobody heard. I remember that vividly because that was the week going into the Rams. When we played the Rams, the first week, the first time we played the Rams this season, and he vividly said that, and everybody ignored that because he had an all-time game that game because he was in the rain and he was dotting motherfuckers up. But motherfuckers forgot about that. But that's supposed to be y'all quarterback though. See this the thing. He doesn't watch film outside. He doesn't watch film outside of the stadium. When everybody that's the problem with Kyle. That was the problem with Kyler Murray. That everybody seems to sweep under the rug. Is that Kyler Murray, he would watch film when they was in a, when a team was together. But Kyler Murray was a heavenly gamer outside of the facility. So he would focus more on playing games than he was studying film. And then he had to put clauses in his contract for him to hit X amount of hours on studying outside of the facility. But we okay that shit with Bryce Young because he's the quarterback over here. But then I see Xavier Legette. He's linking up with route guard. He's linking up with Chad Ochocinco. He's getting his hands together, his route running together, everything. He's doing everything on his own. And we shit on this nigga. But we got a nigga that don't even watch film outside of the motherfucking stadium, outside of the facility. That's going to better us. You don't want to be a franchise quarterback. You're confident. He's complacent with where he's at already. And these motherfuckers get behind this nigga every fucking day. Y'all okay with complacency. But y'all gonna get rid of the motherfuckers that's going to work. That's trying to get better. We knew what Xavier Legette was when he first got drafted. He was a project player. He was a raw talent who was a down the field threat type of player. And don't forget, y'all boy, his father, Craig Young, the short bastard that looked just like Bryce. He's the one that had picked Xavier Legette. To the point we had to move up into the first round for us to get him. Because we knew he was a project player and he was going to take a full 4 to 5 years to fully develop. That's what happens when you get project players. That's why you don't take project players in the first 2 rounds. Because it's a hit or miss. And what has he been doing so far? Regardless if he barely gets 1 or 2 targets a game, he's been missing. Y'all gotta stop this shit, bro.
You know what, Trail? I've gotten to the point where I'm just Xavier Legette is not a casualty of Bryce. And let's just be real. It doesn't stop there. Once you get rid of Xavier Legette, guess who else is next? Then Braswell, then
Mm-hmm.
Coker. Then when you don't catch that, Jimmy Horn. They already looking at Jimmy Horn like he ain't shit. Jimmy Horn was one of the most electric wide receivers in college football just 2 years ago. You get what I'm saying? So it's like one of them things like, where is this shit coming from? You sit back and you just let these boys have it because it's like they pull this shit out their ass and it never ends. Never ends, dog. You get rid of Xavier Legette, then it's gonna be the next motherfucker up. Coker. And they already, let me tell you something, Mom. You notice a pattern in this wide receiver room, right? You notice they haven't paid not one goddamn receiver
Mm.
that they drafted.
Mm.
That should tell you everything you need to know. Everybody who hollering and screaming about Coker is the number 2, they put him on a 1-year, 10-year deal where he had a chance to go into free agency and get his money. But because he don't have the numbers that everybody say and claim a real number 2 should have, he can't get his fucking money now. Bryce Young is worse than anything because he stops these boys from getting their money. They can't get their money. Not with Bryce. Unfortunately, anybody that come here that ain't named Tedero McMillan, who he like, because you know he like Ted. He looks for Ted every goddamn play. They're not gonna get no numbers. They're not gonna get real number 2 numbers because he don't spread the ball around enough for that. He don't got enough batteries in his ass to really come out here and really, really, really push that ball around with zip. Can't do it.
Q, we can't even throw the ball 26 times a game on a consistent basis.
You shut your black ass mouth, Fred. Don't you dare
Hey,
say that.
hey.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. You said it in front of them Bryce boy. They're going to be upset.
I ain't hard to find. I ain't
You
hard to find.
already got a couple of them looking for you.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna be waiting, front and center.
You got a couple of them already waiting on your ass now. So I just trying to make sure you stay out of stuff now. I ain't trying to get you in there.
I'm gonna be there with a JC Horn jersey on and some Black Forces. You ain't going some custom Black Forces. You ain't going miss me. I promise you. You ain't gonna miss me. Now before Jalen gets started, let me read out this schedule. Y'all already know we got the divisional games. Tampa, New Orleans, Atlanta. I already said I feel we're gonna get swept by New Orleans again. We're gonna split with Tampa, we're gonna split with Atlanta. So that's what 2-4 right there. We played Detroit, who had a down year. Their down year was 8-9 last year. We played Chicago. Chicago wiped our ass the last time we played them. We played Baltimore. Let's keep it 100. We ain't beating them niggas. We played Cincinnati. Now Cincinnati, depending on when Joe Burrow gonna be there, you feel me? That's an up and down game. We played Seattle. We ain't beating them. Missed the 54 yards. And we played Denver. We ain't beating them. We come back. All the away games. We played Minnesota. That's a game I can see us winning because between Kyler Murray and JJ McCarthy, you know, Green Bay, I think we're gonna beat Green Bay again. Just based off of how much more improved our defense got. You get what I'm saying? We kicked a bunch of we kicked a bunch of field goals, you know, to beat them. We played Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. We ain't beat Pittsburgh in Lord knows how fucking long. We played Cleveland. in Cleveland. Now, the same way we saying we talk about the cut, we play motherfuckers tough at home. Cleveland play motherfuckers tough at Cleveland, and it ain't no telling when the fuck we playing Cleveland. And we play Philly. We ain't beating fucking Philly.
Yeah, you
So,
just
like I
mentioned
said, we
5
ain't, we
loss.
ain't, we ain't getting no more than 7 fucking wins.
Now,
5
now
losses.
Vegas said we gonna get 6.5. So you right at the head when you say 7. Now we got a number 1 schedule. I think people forgetting that 7 games. Are you taking it or leaving it for the Carolina Panthers?
I'm gonna take the 7. I'm gonna take the 7 because I feel as though defensively we're gonna create so many more turnovers to where as though we're gonna get we might not score touchdowns, but we're gonna get field goals out of that. We might average around 2 touchdowns a game, but the rest is going to be field goals. And
Okay.
taking into account that injuries happen, to a bunch of other team starters and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like it might, depending on when we play Minnesota, Justin Jefferson might have a hamstring injury that's been nagging him. Joe Addison might get suspended. You get what I'm saying? Some shit like that can happen. Joe Burrow might not be there. So by default, I can see us pulling those games out. And Jordan Love, I don't think Jordan Love is good. So I just by default I got us beating the fucking Packers.
Let me ask you a question, Trail. And I'm gonna take it back to 2011.
Yes, sir.
There was a team that assembled one of the best teams ever, and they were set to win. I think they had like 11, 12-point spread. It was one of the best teams that we saw, and I said to myself, "Oh my God!" It was, and do you remember Brian Dawkins?
Mm.
Do you remember Namadi Asama?
Mm.
Do you remember them boys had? When I tell you one of the most craziest rosters, I'm gonna name some of these boys on this roster, and I'm gonna just be real. When you look at this roster, you can look and say, "Well, damn, they had everything that they needed on this team. Why did they underachieve?" So I'm gonna name it. You got LaShawn McCoy, Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin. Maclin was a great slot receiver. Jason Avant. We brought him over here.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Vick. Then you look around, you had Riley Cooper. Vince Young was a backup quarterback. Hell, Mike Kafka, that's the goddamn coach right now, was a backup quarterback. Just put it out there. When you take a look at their defense was so prolific. Like I said, they had Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Jason, like I said, what's the other man? What's the other man name? That's called Nominee Awesome. Brown, the other corner.
His name is
They
Nami
had.
Awesome Wall.
I forgot you the name, police. Okay. Cullen Jenkins, who was a Pro Bowl tackle at the time. You got a problem with how I pronounce his name? Our very own Kurt Coleman, who was a safety here, went over there. You got a problem with that, Kurt Coleman? Do you got a problem with Asante Samuel? Did I pronounce that right for you? Okay. All right. Okay, just making sure. The point that I'm trying to make to you is it was called the dream team that they assembled in free agency and they drafted free agency in the draft, just like how we did. And guess what? They damn sure lost to the division. Couldn't muster up. I don't think they got 9 wins that year. me see how many wins they had that season. His dream team went 8-8.
8-8.
8-8. His dream team. It was one of the biggest busts and letdowns of all time. So all I'm telling you this to tell you right now, Trail, you better prepare yourself, because if you think we're gonna get 7 to 8 wins,
I don't think
might not get it, bruh.
Oh no. The ceiling,
The defense ain't that good.
No, but Q, our defense wasn't that good last year, is what I'm saying. At the most, because you gotta think about it like this. Who did we play that we caught? We caught Dallas without CD Lamb, and George Pickens was torching our ass, and we barely squeaked out. We barely squeaked out that one. We caught Miami without Tyreek Hill. Those are two pivotal receivers on each team that we caught them on the, you feel me, when they was out. Stuff like that. You also gotta take into account we had a running back who ran for 500 fucking yards in 2 games. All purpose. Stuff like that. So that's all at the most I can see us is finding 7 wins due to injuries. But if
we don't
I'm
have Rico no more.
exactly.
Hold on. First off, for y'all to try to use Xavier Legette as a reason to trash Bryce Young is fucking incredible. Hold on, wait. Let me finish my statement. If XL is good, or if he's a good receiver, then why did T-Mac get here and get it done in 1 year? And why is Jalen Coker better than XL? And he's a first round pick. Now hold on, I'm not finished. Wait, hold on. Secondly, if XL was that good, then XL would be good. It wouldn't take. It don't matter who's throwing the ball. If you're a good receiver, you're a good receiver. Regardless.
Okay, let me debunk
Justin Jefferson.
We ain't talking about no Justin Jefferson.
No. You said I know. So it don't matter. It don't matter if you got a good quarterback or not. If you're a good receiver, you're a good receiver. If you're a good receiver, you're a good receiver.
Let's debunk this real quick.
Okay, debunk it.
Tyrone McMillan, he's been a starting wide receiver since he's been in Arizona.
Okay.
Mullins, he's been in South Carolina for 5 years. His first year, he redshirted. He really ain't get on the field his junior and his senior year. He had 1 explosive season. So that means he has not really perfected being a true wide receiver and got reps in, unlike Tyrone McMillan. Now,
but then why is Coker better than XL?
Okay, now I debunk that too. It's the same thing.
Trying to tell you.
When Jalen Coker was at Holy Cross, Jalen Coker had more reps, more experience, more starts than Mullins has had. So that's why both of those guys are better route runners. Better. He's from Mullins, and I call him Mullins. He's from South Carolina, like myself.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah. So that means Jalen Coker and Tyrone McMillan, they both have better route running skills, better catching skills. They understand route concepts a lot better than Mullins does. Mullins was an athlete in high school. He basically was an athlete. Hell, Mullins played kick return when he was down in South Carolina.
Now you just said that they better route runners and better pass catchers.
Mm-hmm.
You just said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gave him out
and whose problem is that? Yeah, right. You just literally admitted why he's not a good receiver. Because you just literally said that both of them guys are better route runners and better pass catchers. You just said that out of your own mouth.
What I'm telling you is this, because you asked the question, why are they better? And I'm telling you, they got more reps than him. For y'all to sit here and having this high expectation on bro, just because he was drafted in the first round, everybody said he shouldn't got picked. This is why he's not a profound route runner. He is an explosive athlete. Yes. Are they utilizing him the proper way? No, they're not.
What proper way? Hold on, sir. If your other receivers are better route runners and better pass catchers, what the hell do I need you for?
The thing
why would you
is,
draft him then? Why would you draft him?
The thing is,
because they thought he was going to be a good route runner and pass catcher, but he's not.
No, they did.
No, they did
they
not.
got him for his explosiveness. He's an athlete. He's good in go routes,
college.
post routes,
It looks
routes.
good in college, but yeah, it don't pan out in the NFL though. It looked good in college. Yeah, sure, that's what they drafted him for. But this is NFL though.
He was never
Okay,
I
a runner in
distinctly
college.
remember Craig Young.
So they're saying the same
being the
thing
one
about
that say
this
draft
Chris
this
Browser guy.
boy.
Everybody's talking about his go route ability. So I guess that's not going to work out in the NFL either, huh?
Well, we don't know yet. He ain't played the game in the
so
NFL
now
yet.
it's a we don't know yet.
Wait, hold on.
No, you can't judge that. He ain't played the NFL game yet.
But you saying that's the same
Excel
reason
been in the
why
league.
we had Mullins.
Excel
He
has been in the
does
league.
the same thing. It's just a simple fact of the matter. They
Excel
don't
been in the
utilize
league
him
going on.
properly.
Excel has been in the league going on 3 years, and there's 2 receivers that's already done took his job. 2 of them already done took his job. What's the excuse for that? I said there's 2 receivers. T-Mac and Jalen Coker. That's 2 receivers.
I just sit here and told you what it is.
No,
Now,
but
the
see, you
Mullins
still
have
got
an
to produce.
Well,
You still
Mullins
look,
got an
sorry.
opportunity to do this offseason, going into training camp. He has an opportunity to fight for the 2nd spot or the 3rd spot. He gonna have that opportunity. Y'all make it seem like this dude ain't trying to get better. Y'all just make it seem like this nigga is sitting on his ass.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. It's just that it just didn't pan out. What we expected out of him, it just didn't pan out. That's all I'm saying.
Because he's not a pure wide receiver. Y'all want him to be something that he
all right then.
Now,
so
that
you can't
comes
blame
from
the quarterback for that.
coaching
So then we're gonna stop blaming the quarterback then, okay?
we can blame the quarterback because
no,
it's
you
a
just
two-way
said he's
street.
not a. You just said he's not a good
It's
route
still a-
runner,
it's
dude.
still
You
a
just
two-way
you,
street.
But you admit that
Because-
he's not good at route running.
No,
you just
everybody
admitted it,
knows
sir.
that he's not a profound route runner. Duh.
Okay,
but that still does not take away from the quarterback delivering this nigga catchable passes. It's already on film.
Sir.
It's already on film that Bryce does not deliver catchable passes to him if he only had 2 drops. We know this
Sir.
already.
Hey,
But
well, I
Go
guess
ahead.
I guess the production has to come out of other receivers. Then I guess when it comes to Bryce Young and XL, it's just no Kim. It's on Bryce. Ain't no
we
XL.
already know it's not a good chemistry between the two. I already know this. I've been
But you
knew this
just
because
said-
he's not a deep ball thrower, and this guy's a
sir,
deep ball receiver.
But you just
I already
admitted
know this.
You just admitted that Ted and Coco are better route runners and better pass catchers.
And better.
You just admitted it.
Okay, yes, duh.
All right.
And like I said, I already know that he's not
this
a better
receiver
fit,
is
and
a
I already
better
know that
if
he's
this
not a
if
good
this
fit.
receiver is a better route runner and a better pass catcher, well, who am I gonna look towards first?
We already know.
I mean,
this.
you kind of just like defeated your argument.
It's not an argument. I don't come up here to make arguments. I'm coming
No,
up here
I'm
to
just
tell
saying-
people exactly what this dude is and where his background is. I don't give a fuck about winning arguments and losing arguments. That's not what I'm up here for.
Well, I'm just trying to say let me say this then. You can't make
Go
it's
ahead.
only so many excuses you can make for this guy.
It's not an
Period.
excuse. It's the simple fact everybody's saying that this dude is ass. He need to go away and all this other shit. But then y'all don't understand that this dude has not been a wide receiver, a pure wide receiver for so long. It's gonna take time for him to work out. Now, me, honestly, fuck this fan base. He needs to leave. I want this nigga to do good here because he's from the state and he's playing for the hometown state. But since nobody wants to sit here and allow this kid to grow, allow him to get traded someplace to where a quarterback that can actually get this nigga the ball, to where a coaching staff that can actually utilize this man's talent. Since everybody just want Bryce to have super wide receivers that can do everything, and he can just sit there and throw whatever type of passes.
But why come?
and they can
Okay,
just
if
catch
that's the
all kind of
case,
shit.
why come we can't get that same grace to other players on the team? Say Bryce
Like who?
Young, perhaps.
Like who?
What?
Like
Y'all
who?
saying y'all
you
give
just
him, y'all
said-
give him so much
You
grace.
gave the quarterback more grace than anything on this team.
No, hold on.
Stop.
But you just said that the man needs time to grow and develop and to become this and become that. Well, does it only apply to him?
Gave your quarterback
Now, here's the
4
difference
years
between the
and
two
he been
right here.
fucking it up for 4
Here's
years in a row.
between the two.
Who's the NFC
Mullins
South
actually-
champions?
Okay, fuck all that.
Wasn't
Mullins
because he
got
went
that-
out there and win it. It's because Atlanta got out there and won that goddamn game.
But we had to put ourselves in
not about
position
keep
to be
arguing
able to
shit
win it,
over and
though.
over, bro.
No, because we lost our game to Tampa Bay, sir. I'm not
But
about
we
to let
also
you do
won
that.
8 games, though. But we also won 8 games.
And what did they get us?
Okay,
Sam Darnold
We had a three-way
couldn't
tie.
do that. I know,
No,
but
we
it
had
still
a
happened
three-way
though,
tie
sir.
in the NFC
I know,
South.
but it still happened. Regardless, it still
But we had a
happened
fucking
though.
tie.
But acknowledge that it happened though. Acknowledge
But
that
you're
part.
saying the obvious. We had a three-way tie for NFC South. Anybody
Well,
could have
but
won
if we
with
saying
luck.
But if we saying that we got to give this man time to develop and get better and become all this, okay, well, shouldn't it apply to the rest of the team, the rest of the players? Shouldn't that apply?
It only applies to Bryce Young. He's the only one that we can wait around for. Everybody else don't get the opportunity.
Every player develops differently. We already know this. But you're basically trying to imply that you want people to sit here and wait for a quarterback. Now, the thing about the difference between him and
hold on, sir. You don't have to wait for a quarterback because Bryce Young, he's got better every year he's been in the league. Now, is he great? Is he elite?
The first he's got better from a statistical standpoint that you're probably talking about. But
the thing about it, out of quarterbacks, you talk about it like he goddamn elite.
You said he was ranked 34.
Backup.
You said he was ranked
2 seasons. He was ranked as a backup.
Yeah. What was he ranked this last season then?
He was 20th.
He is ranked right above Tyler Shuck and above backup quarterbacks, bro.
Oh,
that's what Bryce is.
So now, did he improve his rankings?
So you just take minimum growth.
Hold on. What Excel rank?
Okay.
In wide receivers.
Yeah, what does he rank in wide receivers?
What he rank above his peers, sir?
What the fuck?
Xavier Legette is going on 3 years. You got somebody that's
in the building now.
The one thing this man just said is that sometimes some people from college do good in college, but don't transition to the NFL. You could take that same aspect and look at your quarterback.
But he's improved every year he's been there. Exhale has
improved. That's what we're doing. Improved. This the NFL.
Did he not?
So let me ask you a question, Nero.
Okay, I'm listening.
De Niro. He had 2,800 yards his first year, 2,400 yards his second year, 3,000 his third year. Now show me where the growth came from.
He gonna talk about the yardage, bro.
I mean, was his quarterback rating better than those past 2 seasons?
Oh my God!
From one season to the third season, he grew 100 yards. So please tell me.
Okay, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. So do you want to say it got worse or it got better? What do you want? Either. Hold on, sir. Either he got worse or he got better. What do you want me to say?
Or he barely grew.
You said he grew.
Minimal.
So show me.
Talk about that's
Bryce is the same quarterback. He's no better than he was when he was first got here. The only thing about it, the talent around him gotten better.
Well, that's what quarterbacks like.
Y'all want more talent around him so his statistical numbers can get better and it makes him look better.
What team doesn't want more talent? That's so stupid when it comes to y'all football logic.
Most teams look at most teams how they are constructed. Most of the good quarterbacks don't have all the weapons because they're so good, so they go elsewhere. You rarely have a quarterback have everything, have the best offensive line, have the best receivers, have the best tight ends, have the best running backs. You barely ever see that. You know why? Because they go elsewhere because that quarterback is just that good and usually carries the team. So don't
this
sit here and
college.
say, well, most
this ain't college. You can't just stack the team with 5 stars and 4 stars all over the place, bro.
You do it before you got to pay them guys too because this the NFL. Just like how Bloody said, it's a salary cap.
I know that. Look, I know that, but it's still at the end of the day, your organization still gonna want the best talent that they can bring in, regardless.
Who are the trade block, Bryce or XL?
What does that got to do with anything? Your quarterback is about to be out the door his damn self.
They already picked up his field, so he's gonna be a
Bloody. What does the 5th year option got to do with anything?
Hello, Q. So
what does that got to do with anything?
I mean, he still got to prove it though at the end of the scenario.
Of course.
So the show was about XL being into trade discussions, right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
All right. So XL is on the trading block. Is Bryce on the trading block?
But who put him on the trading block?
Hold on. Hold on.
No. Let's answer the question.
Better than that is anybody else on the trading block besides XL.
But why do y'all think
who put him on the trading block? How do a receiver get on the trading block? By not being on the same page with his quarterback.
The deal.
Yeah. Why pick up your 5th-year option when I can trade your ass?
Y'all boys being surface level right now. Okay, I got you.
No, we team. No, see, we got a team mind frame.
Coaching staff that can really use.
No, you don't, because all you want to do is uplift Bryce.
Because
I'm talking about
put down everybody else.
Ain't nothing
You
team
put
about
down
team.
Legette.
Y'all about Bryce.
That ain't
I'm not putting. Look, sir. All I said was that Excel didn't. No, all I did was say Excel didn't prove. I see. You see when T-Mac
so you should
and
uplift
Coca.
them.
But I want to look. I want to do great.
Put your black ass lips together and uplift them.
Hey, look, I want all my teammates on my team to do great in Carolina, but he just doesn't do it. He just don't do it. Look, I want XL to be great. I never said he was trash. I said that he can't produce like T-Mac and Coca can. That's what I said. Now y'all don't like it, so you're gonna make it seem like
T-Mac. You don't feel like the quarterback has anything to do with that?
Why come the other ones are producing then? You just said he's not a good route runner or a good pass catcher. You said it.
That's a dumb.
You said the shit.
No, I said it. Jalen didn't say that shit.
What the? You got one guy. You got one guy that came out and was considered the best wide receiver out of the draft class, who had multiple years starting, and you got one guy who had 1 year of production in college. They don't compare.
Well, he should have stayed in college. Maybe he should have stayed. It don't matter.
If he was in college for 5 years, dude, that
it don't matter. Hey, look, nobody cares. Look,
they do
like how the hell he gonna stay in college for 5 years, bro? That makes no sense.
Because this is the NFL. Okay, congratulations.
Y'all make it seem like this is the worst wide receiver.
Yeah, you talking about what the fuck he did in college? We never said he was. Y'all, that's what you said. That's what you said.
When I brought up in college, I was letting you know the difference. The fact that these two other wide receivers got more reps than this nigga. That's why they look better than this nigga.
Well, he should have stayed in college then.
That's
a lie.
Well, he should have stayed in college then.
What the fuck? I don't stay in college. You've been in college for 5 years.
Driver, don't say that.
Hold on. If he was in if he was in college for 5 years, if he was in college for 5 years, then how come he didn't get the same? How come he didn't get the? If he was in college for 5 years, how he didn't get that many reps then? If he was in college for 5 years, then why come he didn't get that many reps then?
He didn't get that many reps because you had Brian that was in front of him. You had Tyshawn Sanders in front of him. You had Shy Smith in front of him. You had a lot of wide receivers.
Well, beat him out.
That was in front of him.
Yeah, it
don't work like that in college, bro. They go more about seniority in college.
I watch college football, though. I can tell.
They go more about seniority in college. They're not about to put an ATH wide receiver on the field in front of 3 other wide receivers that's proven, bro. That makes no sense.
Now, name them receivers that did something in the NFL. Name any of the receivers that came in the NFL and did something.
Bro, that shit don't even matter right now. It's the fact that they were ahead of him. So he didn't get the reps to get on the field. That's what I'm trying to get your ass to understand.
He's a bisexual.
Blood. You just explained to this dude about
it ain't got nothing to do with Bryce Young. We talking about a receiver.
But the thing is, I'm not even trying to be right in this because I don't give a fuck about being right or wrong.
It ain't got nothing to do with Bryce Young,
bro. I'm just trying to get people to understand that. Look, y'all want this wide receiver to be something that he isn't yet. He still got to develop.
Okay,
he's been slow. He's had a little bit of opportunity in college. He's coming to the NFL. He's going to get.
Who was Malik Neighbors' quarterback?
I don't even know what college he went to.
Malik Neighbors. That was Jalen Daniels.
I know about this man here. Then
that was Jalen Daniels.
Malik Neighbors had 1,200 yards with the Giants his first season, and goddamn it, with nobody as a quarterback. The point I'm trying to make is this young fella. This young fella, once he was inserted with no QB, was still able to get his numbers no matter who the fuck it was.
You mean like T-Mac, right?
Yeah.
Actually, Terrell McMillan, he underachieved because
hold on. Wait. Now, Q, what was your point of saying that about Malik Neighbors?
But the point I'm trying to make, some guys like Malik Neighbors, Terrell McMillan are made guys that are the best of the best. That was my point of what I was trying to tell you. Xavier Legette was never that guy.
So why do you think he's gonna go be that guy somewhere else? What makes you think that?
Because the quarterback is holding him back.
The quarterback could throw him the ball correctly.
Get the fuck out of
See,
here.
I know in other people's mind, in the other fan base mind, they just feel like the boy is just not good and he's not made out for the NFL. That's how they
I'm just saying he's not what y'all trying to make him out to be. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm trying to tell you, he's not as bad as you think he is.
Hey, did you watch Tedero McMillan last 5 games? Did you watch that?
I watched every game.
So he had games where he was getting 20 yards, 25, 30 yards.
I'm about to bring that shit up too.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had to. Now,
Did we win any of those games? Did we win any of those games?
We lost majority of those games.
What did he do?
No, I said did we win any of those games?
We out of the last 5, we won 2.
And T-Mac only had like 20 or what, 30, 40? I think
one
what game he had.
Bryce Young had 54 fucking yards.
The point, bro, trying to tell you, even a good wide receiver like himself, who y'all look at as one of the top wide receivers in the league, he still can look inferior if you don't have a QB that can get this nigga the ball.
So why come XL can't do it? Why come XL can't do it?
Oh my God! See, this nigga just
let me get to a couple super chats for y'all get back at it.
I appreciate you putting me up here, but I can't do this shit all night.
Let me get to the money. Ronnie Young say, "Bitch, we getting 12 wins." Shout out to Ronnie. Next super chat is Mike Love Jesus. He said, "D-Stacks, that's a fact. I heard Dan Morgan say he thought he was going to break out this year. Somewhere, I also heard a reporter say that we're discussing if we give the Dwarf Bunk come with no arm talent and extension." Then we also got another one from him. He says, the Dwarf Bunk come with no arm talent, average 188 yards a game this year. Kenny Pickett has worse stats, but more win. Defense won those games and defense won ours. In 6 years, we'll have a middle of the offense with BY54.
Well, if you say so. If you say so.
But goddamn,
I know what I know. Hey, what I do know, I know we had a rookie of the year wide receiver. I know that part.
These stacks, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Look.
Go ahead, tell me something.
See, look. Didn't we? Okay. Remember when we all said about the whole Legette thing during that whole draft that year? I said, man, Legette wouldn't fit with Bryce Woody. The same people, you probably and other people were saying Legette like that. I said, bro, he is like that, but he don't fit with Bryce. And I kept saying that over and over again. And Bryce Young, daddy, don't even know his own son capabilities because we wouldn't have drafted Legette. See what I'm saying? Like, bro, dude, that's why I had a problem with us getting Chris Brazzell. That's why I had a problem with us getting him too. Y'all keep getting these. But Jalen,
what you gotta understand is
this man's
the defense can only do so much. We were worse in third down conversion. We couldn't move the football last season. We had so many 3 and outs. How is that going to realistically change this year when you lose the running back that was the most productive player on the team?
It's not. We're not going to have a lot of points per game. Yeah. We're not going to have a lot of his yardage at the end of the game. And I don't know why these people keep thinking that's going to change. All he's ever shown you consistently is that he finds one guy, receiver, and he gets the bulk of everything, the bulk of the receptions, the bulk of the yardage. Everybody else gets the scrap.
Hold on. Hey, tell Jalen Coker that then. Go tell Jalen Coker that. Because he was hurt. Look, I knew y'all was gonna say that. Y'all know that man was hurt 6 games.
Jalen Coker.
Hold on. Hey, well, check this out. Okay, cool. I'm so glad y'all said that. In those games, why the fuck when Jalen Coker come back, he still had more yards than XL? XL
what they got to do with anything? XL and him to me are barely second. You're not saying anything. Coker to me are elite in any way, and they barely number two receivers. If you want to be real, y'all need to stop jumping off Coker all this damn time. He barely have anything. He can't stay on the damn field.
What?
His ass about to be out the door too if he get injured again. Let's be for real.
Just ask a question. All right, now hold on. Who's better, Coker or XL? That'll leave it at
Neither
that.
one of them good in my book. How about that?
I said who's better.
I don't give a damn who's better.
Who's
telling
better.
me smelly shit.
I don't give a damn who's better.
Shit.
That don't matter.
I
At
mean,
the end
come
of the
on,
day,
it's still shit.
Bryce Young is the guy throwing them the ball. They're never going to be fully capable of being the number 2 guy.
Shit.
They're going to be minimal. It's always going to be minimal because he's a minimal quarterback.
Okay.
Shit.
Yes,
now we see what it is. It ain't about the receivers. It's about the quarterback. That's the problem.
It's always about the quarterback. I thought you knew football. It's always about the quarterback.
Well, go ask Joe Burrow. Well, go ask Joe Burrow. Go ask Joe Burrow why come he can't get it done.
Don't you dare bring up King Joe Burrow
4,500 yard quarterback. Yeah,
4,500 yard getting quarterback. Don't you dare.
Good luck with that.
What has it gotten him?
Together to talk about King Joe.
What has it? What about Josh Allen? What has all them numbers gotten him?
Don't you dare!
MVP. What are you talking about?
The MVP.
No, but what's the goal though in the NFL? What's the ultimate goal?
You saying that after being a Bryce Young fan?
Y'all say to win the division. Ain't that what y'all say the goal is? That's all y'all care about.
Sir, hold on, sir. Hold on. I'm a Carolina Panthers. I'm a Carolina Panthers fan.
Because you'll be uplifting Legette if you was.
Hey,
I don't. No. I want the man to do good. I just said that Coker and T-Mac are better than him. That's his facts.
That's true.
I want the man to do good. But I just know that Coker and T-Mac are better. Now I want the man. I want him to be the number 3 receiver. Yeah, I think he's the number 3 receiver on our squad right now. Because I know Coker and T-Mac is better than him. That's just facts.
But let me ask you a question, bro.
Mentioning Coker, he's in the same boat as Xavier.
How come Ted was able to shine, but Xavier Gap never shine?
You say what?
I said, how come Ted was able to shine, but Legette never shine? Like everybody want to talk about he ain't got no
y'all really
quarterback.
asking these dumbass questions. J-Live, don't bring your ass. Don't do that.
No. I'm just saying, bro.
He can't get his feet. He can't get his feet in bounds. He dropped passes.
I boy ran bloody. Like he's telling y'all some facts. Telling y'all some facts, son.
No, you're not
look, sir. Again, y'all gotta look.
I think you're 100% wrong. You like Mullins too much.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you just your fandom.
Your opinion, nigga.
Your fandom is getting in your way.
Now you like them.
Look, see, it ain't about. It's just a fact, sir. It's just a fact, sir. It's not like we don't want the man to succeed because he's a Carolina Panthers. I want him to be great, but he's just not. He's just not that. He's just not.
Why isn't he?
You know. And,
have you looked into why?
Well, because for one of y'all mentioned Jonathan Mingo. That was hilarious. I don't know why y'all mentioned that dude's name because he went somewhere else. Nigga that disappeared out of the NFL.
He got traded.
I feel like the boogeyman. What you said?
Did he work out anywhere else?
I said
he just not that guy.
Feelings with Mullins. The dude not good, bro. He just not
that guy. He just not that guy.
Okay, first off,
he just not that guy.
Do I like Mullins? Yes. Do I like Brett? Yes, I do. Just like how you got other people that be swooling all over their fucking quarterback.
We not.
Do I say bruh is good? I know bruh can play. I know bruh can play in this league. But the problem is, like I said, number one, he got to do better than what he got to do. I'm putting blame on him. I've always done it. Number two, hold on, nigga, I ain't finished. Number two, they gotta put him in it. They gotta utilize him the right way for him to be effective. Number three,
what's the right way?
You gotta be able to hit him when he's open. If you don't hit him when he's open, if you don't feed him early, you're not going to get no production out of him.
All right, but what is it? Why I gotta feed him early? When I throw you the ball, catch it.
What you mean you got? Why you got to feed him early? That's what he was done when he was in college. You got the ball fed to him early, and then he gets engaged in the game. Most wide receivers, you got to let them touch the ball early. Even everybody's favorite wide receiver in the world,
what is the right way to use it?
Bro, just let me touch it in the first quarter. Just let me touch the ball. If he can touch the ball and get acclimated into the game, then you'll be able to have him later on in the game.
Fucking problem, nigga.
Oh shit.
Oh. You part of the fucking problem, nigga.
How am I part of the problem? Go ahead, say it.
These niggas don't listen, bro.
How am I part of? Nah, fuck all that laughing. How I'm part of the problem? Go ahead.
I'ma tell you. Because you need to hold Legette to the same fire that you hold Bryce to. We ain't talking. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Tech came there. Guess what? Tech won Rookie of the Year with Bryce Young after him.
1,000 yards.
Was Ted not supposed to do that? Was Ted not supposed to do that?
What was Legette supposed to do?
But underperformed, bro.
Again, if you know ball,
so I'm supposed to sit here and hold a guy that I know is not as good as another guy with the same regard. I already know that Terrell McMillan is a way better wide receiver than him.
First round pick like that.
Hold on. It's not about where he was picked. It's about the skill set now. I already know that Terrell McMillan got a better skill set than Mullins, bro. I already knew that.
Ho. Do you know that Adam Thielen put up the same numbers as Terrell McMillan as our number one receiver? So are you calling him a superstar as well with Bryce Young?
No, but what he was he was a serviceable wide receiver. Adam Thielen ain't no slouch.
So what I'm telling you is,
real quick,
he's a serviceable
receiver.
Real quick.
Hey, Q, when was the last time Adam Thielen had 1,000 yards before he came over here with Bryce?
Shit.
Even after he left.
Bryce was killing
when was the last time he had 1,000 yards receiving?
Well, when you got Justin Jefferson and Addison and them boys over there, and T.J. Hawkinson, he's the fourth fucking option.
Well, and what you think XL gonna be?
Hey, that's a valid point.
I mean, you listen, nigga. He's not getting 1,000.
He's gonna be a lot better once he leave from over here. I know that much.
He leave from there and came over here and got 1,000.
I'm just so sick of y'all just shitting on this dude so badly, bro.
That's your problem.
Ain't nobody shitting on the man, bro.
No. Every time a wide receiver come over, every time a wide receiver come over,
you're in your fucking feelings, sir.
People always say, "Oh, Xavier, he gone. Excel, he can about it." Like everybody,
ain't nobody, sir. Ain't nobody over here saying that. You don't. You the one saying that shit. Ain't nobody shitting on the man.
But then when you got a person that's the reason why we got a 26 in passing, nobody wants to bat an eye at that shit. They just say, "Oh, feed him more weapons, give him more weapons." It don't make sense to me. It don't make that sense.
That is part that don't make sense to me, bloody. Nobody wants to talk about the 26.
Y'all shit on the wide receiver when I already know he's a project wide receiver and I know what he can do.
Sir,
say this nigga trash.
If we have
you got a quarterback that's a backup, everybody loves the nigga and don't want to say
none of these niggas.
Then people want to sit here and glaze another wide receiver that's undrafted. He's good, but the nigga can't stay on the field either. It's like, bro, y'all niggas don't make no sense either. If y'all say I don't make sense, y'all don't make sense. It's always gonna be a what if.
Gonna turn to a liar in front of my eyes, man.
How am I lying? Where I lied? Go ahead,
bro. I'm trying to tell you,
because you keep because you keep saying it. Because you keep saying that we shitting on XL.
He ain't.
Tell me where I lied.
Because you keep saying.
You understand me?
I'm telling you where you lied at. You keep saying that we shitting on XL. That's a lie.
I'm saying
we not shitting on
he's not
him. We just stating the fact. You keep saying we lying. You keep saying that we shitting on him, and you said it.
Man, this nigga gonna cry tonight.
Sir,
I wish they had the same
if you good, you good. It don't matter.
I wish they had the same energy.
Period.
You want to hold this wide receiver to a field, but you want to overlook the quarterback.
What do you want to say about Bryce? We ain't saying Bryce Young great. Ain't none of us saying Bryce Young is great.
But you ain't talking about how bad he's been either. It's been historically bad.
Ain't none of us saying what you mean.
The thing I gotta get with the fan base is how they just sit there and ridicule this guy.
And we still
always say what if with another guy. Show grace to one guy. And it's just
you only as good. Sorry, you only
makes no sense.
You only as good as your last game or your last season.
Don't you dare. He lost his last couple of games.
I can only go off.
It makes no sense.
Okay, well he lost.
I can only go off. I can only go off. I can only go off your last game in your last season. Now,
okay, I'm glad.
If y'all want to sit here and talk about first season, second season, go ahead. But it's mighty funny how y'all all seem to dodge this last season. You only talk about the first two seasons. Okay, let's talk about.
Let's talk about this season right here.
Baby.
We had a
we won an NFC. We won an NFC South.
No, we didn't,
bro. What's wrong with these guys?
We wouldn't have won with
these daggone.
We wouldn't have won. Hey, Q, we wouldn't have won with a 7-10 record. We wouldn't have won with a 7. We wouldn't have won the South with
Everybody
a 7-10 record.
You beat your Jets about a 7-10
Is that
record.
correct,
7,
sir?
8, and
If we would have been
9.
7
It was a 7-10.
we wouldn't have.
7, 8, and 1.
No, I'm talking about the wins. When was the last time we actually even won the NFC South?
What are you talking about, man?
Oh my God!
The last time we won the NFC South when we had a winning record. We had a winning record in 8 years.
Yeah,
it was 2017, bro. What are you talking
about?
about?
We ain't had a winning record since 2017. And this man up in
so through all the other quarterbacks, what I'm talking about,
I ain't arguing with a nigga who don't.
But Stacks. But look though, whose fault was it to get a project player though? Damn Morgan. That's why I hate picking up project players because we can't develop them. We never could. We never.
Not
could.
Logic. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you.
Jalen, I already know we can't develop players over here, but if you say that shit, you're damn hater.
Hey, sir, Jalen Coker. Jalen Coker. Jalen
Coker was polished when he got
I ain't gonna holler over you.
Jalen Coker still got to stay on the field. Y'all got to stop this.
What you saying, Q?
I ain't about to holler over nobody.
None of these niggas.
And he still put up more numbers in Excel. And he still put up more numbers.
He did, but okay.
He still put up more numbers.
The numbers
no,
don't
he
lie.
didn't, but okay.
54 yards, nigga. What you talking about?
Talk? Y'all gonna let the man talk, or what you gonna do, Bloody? I know you in your feelings, but
then why the hell is you talking, live? Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Bro, let the man talk, bro.
You talking, nigga?
This the last 6 games. We won 2 of the last 6 games. Let that sink in. You went to San Fran. He put up 169 yards in a loss. He won in LA 206. That was his best game of the season right there. Then he come back, lay an egg to New Orleans, 163 yards. Then guess what? It went from bad to worse. Every game after that, you had playoff implications. Damn. We won Tampa Bay, 191, he put up. But then when it mattered the most to win and see the division, we lost to Seattle, where he put up 54 fucking yards. And Tampa Bay, he put 266 up in a losing effort. This is now people they act like this shit don't exist.
It don't.
Well, how did he end the season?
Hey, Q, but y'all put up 54 yards against the Super Bowl champions, bro. Let's keep everything in context. All right.
Man,
yeah, you put up 54 yards.
They not gonna do that. They would never do that.
Stop that.
They would never do that. You see him? He just told you to stop that. You see, he just told you to stop that shit. You see how he just told you to stop that shit?
Was the Seahawks the Super Bowl champions when we played them at the time?
No, he gonna say they were Super Bowl champions.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
First of all, the Seahawks had a badass defense, and bro, when you face a good ass defense like the Seahawks had, bro, you gonna put up.
I don't give a damn how good that defense.
Okay, they got a badass defense. But that same defense got smoked by the same Matthew Stafford in their passing game, though, right?
Beating that man the rock.
You see how New England, you see how New England, you see what happened,
right?
Bro,
you see what happened to New England when they went. You see what happened when New England played.
But the Rams smoked them though.
New England was in the Super Bowl. I don't give a damn about none of that.
Everybody talk about that defense so dominant, man. They got that ass burnt too.
You say hold on. You say New England was what? You say what about New England? You said it wasn't what?
I said Rams. I didn't say nothing about the Patriots.
No, I just heard somebody say something about New England. I just thought they could repeat
New England
that real
was
quick.
In the Super Bowl, so I don't give a damn about. You see what they did to them? They were in the Super Bowl,
and you see what that defense did to New England.
Again, they were in the Super Bowl. They got beat, but they were in the Super Bowl.
All I'm saying is put some respect on the
30 other
defense.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
The simple fact that Bryce
No, lie. What you trying to do? What you trying to say, man? Get a ball grade. You play and get the Super Bowl champs. No, fuck
Bro,
this. No.
Hey. The Seahawks defense was different.
Well,
you know what?
Because like I say, that same Seahawks defense got smoked by John Matthew Stafford in the Rams. So I don't want to hear that, man. No, stop.
So is Sam Darnold like that then?
For the Seahawks.
I'm just playing.
So
All I
Sam
know
Darnold
is we
like
had
that.
multiple opportunities
Sam Darnold won the
to
Super Bowl,
outright
so
win the NFC South, and Bryce Young shit the bed on
Sam
multiple
Darnold's a
occasions.
Look,
starting quarterback.
The Seahawks had a damn good defense, bro. And with
Hey,
Bryce Young just being, you know what I'm saying? That's what you get.
And
You know
Bryce
what I'm
why
Young
did
saying?
being,
Sam
you know what I'm
Darnold
saying?
end?
That didn't make no sense.
But guess what?
Why
Bryce
did
Young
Sam
ain't facing
Darnold?
Seattle Seahawks defenses day in, day out,
What?
week in, week out. You know what
But
I mean?
hey, but why did hold on? Why did the same quarterback that won that Super Bowl? Why was he trashed in here over here in Carolina?
Bro, it was
The
the
quarterback that
scheme,
won the
the
Super Bowl.
offensive play calling. They fucked up just like
offensive
they did with Christian
line.
McCaffrey, bro.
Well, hold on,
Bro,
J
y'all
Live.
gotta
I
stop
ain't
looking at y'all
J
track
Live, J
record.
Live, J Live. I'm not gonna let you speak on our team as a Saint fan. Now he just asked a question on why he wasn't successful over here. That's not for you.
Yeah.
Well,
Our
I'm a
offensive
fan.
line.
I'm
I
a
understand. Well, sit your fanning ass down over there, nigga. Ain't nobody talking to you.
Hey,
Now,
anytime
Stupid.
somebody
How
acts
about
like
that?
this nigga wasn't successful
Hey,
over here,
and then
just
hey,
remember
hold on.
one
And then when
thing.
y'all get hold on. And then when you get done, hold on.
Yeah,
When you get done,
There you go.
answer that question about Sam Darnold. Answer the same question about Baker Mayfield too. When you get done with Sam Darnold,
Oh my
okay, I'll be
God.
Baker
quiet now.
Mayfield
When
left
you
for
have
us
somebody
game
over
one
here
and went and
named
put
Ben
That's too
400
much
McAdoo,
like
yards
right.
up.
nobody
That's
was
too
gonna
much like
work.
right. That's too much like right.
Big.
We still on this shit.
Big.
Yeah, I mean because them boys in denial. They don't want to believe it. They just
Just
can't
answer the
see it.
question, Q. Q, answer the question. Why did the other quarterbacks struggle as well?
Ben McAdoo, nigga.
Ben McAdoo was the worst offensive coordinator in
He was
NFL
terrible.
history.
But okay, so
That
then
ain't good enough for you. Here we go.
Nope. Here we go.
okay, no, I was gonna say no.
You
What
heard
I
that and you ignored that. I heard it.
so
I can hear it.
so hold
Them
on.
words slap
So
you right in the head.
but hold on. But now that we're here with Bryce Young, it's strictly because of Bryce Young.
Ben McAdoo ain't here no more.
Did
Ben
Bryce
McAdoo
Young
ain't here no
fumble
more.
the ball last year, or did somebody else fumble the ball?
Cam Newton did too.
You see what I'm talking
I know.
about?
Hey, yeah, you
Ain't
got
nobody
it.
talking
You got
about no
it.
Cam. You got it, dog.
Y'all have a
You
good
got
night.
it.
I ain't wasting my damn brain.
That's
Oh
what I'm
my
saying, jackass.
gosh,
Bring up
Logic. Don't be
Cam
like
Newton
that,
against this
Logic.
You bring it
All
up
he
because
do
you
is
bring it up
move.
because you
All
bring
you
it up
do is
one
move
play.
from one thing
No,
to the
sir.
next.
Because you bring it. That's what you just did. You just talk about a fumble. I was talking about why the quarterback struggled, and you literally brought up who
I'm
fumbled.
talking about what
You
he
did
did
that.
this season. He had high turnovers, bro. You can't ignore it like it didn't happen. We lost
Every quarterback has
Jacksonville,
turnovers, sir.
Arizona. Okay, fuck it. You got it. You got it.
Every quarterback has turnovers.
You can't help these dudes.
You got it.
They too high strong.
The question
This boy. I guarantee you, when that 54-yard game was done,
what was
this
the
nigga
end?
already had
Sir,
a key to why it wasn't
54
Bryce's fault.
yards.
I promise you,
no.
this
See
was one of them dudes who
what y'all
didn't
keep
know.
running from. Just admit it.
Who's
Just admit
running
that he got better.
It's your quarterback.
Just
Who
admit
had a
that
54-yard
just
game.
admit.
It's your quarterback who
We
had
give you an
81-yard
answer, then
game.
you move to the next thing.
Look, sir. Just admit, ain't no quarterback got us to the playoffs or won the NFC South since Cam Newton. Just admit it.
What the fuck
Just
does this
admit
got to
it.
do with anything?
Why you talking about a fumble? Why are you talking about a fumble?
He wants y'all to acknowledge Bryce.
Oh no,
That's all
I'm
that
gone.
shit
There go
is.
Ronnie. All right, y'all.
Because y'all keep talking about who fumbled the ball. Man, every quarterback has. Look, did he not get us to the playoffs?
Omar.
Man.
I
ain't Omar. You ain't gotta
I am on
leave.
topic.
Like I'm Omar off the wire. You gotta go.
It's called
You just keep moving the goal. You keep moving the
you move the
goalpost.
goalpost.
Nah, you the one over here skating around
When
everywhere.
we talk about what he's done this past season with the turnovers, you act like it don't exist. Then you brought up Cam Newton out of fucking 10 years ago. You brought that shit up. Nobody was even thinking about Cam.
Well, you keep. But what did we do this year though? Bring up that. What did we do this year?
We went to the playoffs
Bring
with
it
a
up.
losing
Bring that
record,
up,
sir.
And lost.
And when was the last time we've been to the
game,
playoffs?
We had an opportunity to outright
If
win
you
the
okay
NFC
with
South.
him winning a game, barely getting 100 yards, there's something wrong with you, sir.
Oh man.
I mean, if y'all want to talk about how bad he was, you can at least talk about how good he was too, though. You can at least do that.
No,
Put some
I
respect
mean,
on
it
it.
wasn't
You
like
a Carolina Panthers fan.
You a fan of Bryce?
We lost the Panthers. We lost the playoffs.
Sir, I'm a fan. Sir, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of anybody that put on that black and blue.
The fuck
Period.
you is then? Why Xavier Legette ain't shit in your eyes?
I'm not shit. I just said I'm just saying he's not as good as T-Mac or Coker. I didn't talk bad to the man. I just said he's not it.
You got
you need to uplift him and say he'll get out.
Sir, all I said was, just because I'm saying that a player, it's because I'm saying the player is not it doesn't mean I'm not a fan of him. I'm just stating the fact he's not it. That's all I'm doing. But see,
you just shaking your titties for.
No, I'm just saying. What was I? No, all I'm doing is stating to you guys that ain't no quarterback. We ain't been to the playoffs in the past 8 years. That's all I'm saying.
And we had to get it by default. And you okay with it?
Hey, with the 30th,
we not a fan of the I don't understand what the problem is.
Look, with the 31st ranked pass rushing defense too, as well. Just to let y'all know that.
Drive and telling the truth. Y'all niggas need to listen.
Driver not even up here. What you talking about?
That's what this nigga trying to come around and control.
Yeah, that's me. That's me,
I be getting right.
J-Live, go back to your garage, man.
Nah, nigga, don't worry about me.
J-Live pretty smart though. J-Live pretty smart. He know.
Don't lie
what
to
he
this
be talking
nigga,
about.
Ronnie.
What you said?
Don't lie to this nigga, Ronnie.
What you
He
said?
know what he be talking about, man.
Nah, the hell he don't even know who on the panel. You gonna supposed to trust this nigga word.
Y'all not a fan of Bryce, and we not a fan of Legette.
That gotta be logic.
Yeah, since they speaking about you shit on Excel. No, I guarantee you shitting on Bryce.
One of these dudes, it don't
but
matter.
you shitting. Oh,
you can't get your ass up here and want to talk about a receiver when you got a 27 ranked offense. Where's your talking about your quarterback? Hold him accountable, nigga.
But hold on though. But you have to understand when we got a fucking good receiver, we get a 1,000-yard receiver out of that good receiver.
We do have a 1,000-yard receiver. Again, hold your offense accountable. Hold the leader of your offense accountable.
And then y'all say Adam Thielen also had a 1,000-yard receiving under Bryce.
A good route.
We don't have time to be convenient for Legette. We don't have time to wait on Legette. So we don't have that convenience right now.
So it sounds like if you get Bryce Young if Bryce Young got a good receiver, then we're gonna have some good results. Is what it sounds like to me.
No, 27 ranked is not good results. 27 ranked offense
like
is not good results. I don't know who told you that.
Well, hey, that's what it sounds. I mean,
furthermore, if all my targets, if 90% of my targets go to one guy, I'm pretty sure I can get over 1,000 yards receiving.
Hey, why you think Coker ahead of that nigga?
Why you think
Coker has 300 some yards, nigga? He ain't shit either.
Because he was hurt,
bro. It
most
don't
of the
matter.
season.
He better than Legette. I think we.
And he was hurt. Hey, look. That's even worse for Legette because Coker was hurt most of the season. He still outshined the man when he came back.
What's outshining? What's outshining?
Put up more numbers, more touchdowns, more catches. What you mean?
He number 2 right now.
Again, they minimal. Again. Go look at everybody
Coker was hurt. Did you see what Coker did in that? Did you see what Coker and T-Mac did in both of them Rams games? Both of the Rams games.
The Rams game was one of the worst secondaries in the league. Yeah, cool.
They want, stop fussing, bro. They want Legette to be the number 2, especially.
I ain't worried about Legette, nigga.
I'm
worried about we having a sorry ass quarterback going into year 4.
There it is. There it is.
Schedule coming up.
There it is. So y'all shouldn't. Y'all shitting on Excel. No,
fucking schedule, bro.
Y'all shitting on Bryce Young. Just say what it is. No, y'all shitting on Bryce Young.
My quarterback is not productive.
Ain't nobody.
You okay with
your receiver ain't productive. Your receiver ain't productive.
Power rankings don't mean shit when game 1 starts.
The number 1 receiver is productive.
Those power rankings don't mean shit when the season starts. So I don't know why the fuck y'all talking about the power rankings.
This nigga talking out his ass.
Them motherfuckers don't mean shit when week 1 starts.
Of course it don't. Yeah, of course it don't.
Of course, what the fuck?
They want to.
Who cares about the schedule?
Hey, Ronnie. They want a 4,500-yard pass. Ronnie, they want a 4,500-yard passer that don't make it to the playoffs.
Motherfuckers say we got the toughest schedule. That shit don't mean shit when game 1.
That don't mean shit. Go talk to Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Pat Mahomes about the numbers they put up.
You're naming MVP people and people who use the top of the stats in every.
You want to know what their goal is? You want to know what their goal is? You want to know what their goal is every year? It's to win a Super Bowl. Don't give a fuck
But
about
they're
no
in
damn
contention
numbers.
for it. Meanwhile, we're over here at the bottom with your dude who could barely get 100 yards a damn game.
How the fuck is Joe Burrow in contention for a Super Bowl? Where you see that at? Where?
Joe Burrow's already been to a Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
Did he win it?
Nigga, he gotta get there first.
You gotta get there first.
Have we been in there with this nigga? Have we even got close? Have we even sniffed anything yet?
How long Joe Burrow been in the league, and how many times he been to the Super Bowl?
Boy, you got an excuse for everything, man.
No, I'm just asking the question.
So basically, it's no right and wrong. It's nobody trying to find a solution.
No. What I'm trying to tell you guys is that you so stuck on one fucking player that you are so fucking blind.
Player on the Panthers team.
Man, oh my God, bro.
Oh,
See,
so
that's why you would never.
Ain't no way. You ain't never played no ball if you don't think the quarterback is the most important.
Man, defense, y'all take a break. It's all on the quarterback. Defense, don't worry about shit. It's all on the quarterback. Don't do nothing.
Hell, they on. What are you talking about?
Let the quarterback handle it. Bryce Young came back and got the
defense was not ranked 2017.
Bryce Young came back and
ranked 2017.
Bryce Young came back.
The defense was not ranked 2017. You know who was? Your offense. Your offense.
Oh.
Yeah. How many teams is in the NFL? 32. So you 27.
32,
you ain't doing enough, brother.
Last time I checked, what they was ranked?
The defense?
The offense.
I just told you, 27th.
Damn.
Out of 32 NFL teams, but this nigga over here talking about everybody else.
I mean, that's just how it works. It's a team game.
That's all.
Period.
That's all. Okay, yeah. You got an excuse for everything, don't you? You got.
Unless it's not. Unless it's not.
Bryce, bro, all he got is one real NFL receiver on the
Not
team.
more excuses than y'all got for Legette. We don't got that many excuses.
I done told you. I ain't talking
We
about.
ain't got that many goddamn excuses.
I ain't speaking for them.
Y'all got
know
Christmas
this
list
utilize
excuses.
hardly any of the guys on there.
Goddamn
Except for the nigga
Christmas
who
list
had multiple years of experience in college.
It's Bryce Ball. He can't catch the ball.
It didn't matter who on the Carolina Panthers stood.
Motherfucker eat raccoons and squirrels. It's Bryce Ball. That motherfucker was in the goddamn video with goddamn gorilla. It's Bryce Ball for every goddamn thing.
That nigga spending too much time, bro. You spending too much time riding horses and that NASCAR tracks and shit.
But that can't catch the ball.
That boy, y'all just.
Hey, while he was riding that horse, I swear to God, that nigga could have been watching some film.
He could have been doing something better with his time.
Or catching the damn ball while he on the horse.
All day.
Or catching the ball while he on the horse. He can do that.
How you been to
Why he can't do that?
How many rooms
Bring the horse to practice.
Y'all been there?
Bring the horse to practice.
Every time we see that nigga, he needs
How many cars that nigga got? Y'all know?
Man, he need at least act like he love ball. At least act like he love.
He just look.
How many cameras he got outside? Y'all know?
Look. I want the man to succeed because he's a Carolina Panther, but he's just not that guy, son.
You know what he said? I thought I caught the ball. He sounded like a nigga. I thought I knew it. That's who y'all want to get behind. A nigga that talk. A nigga that talk. That's who y'all support.
But you over here supporting a guy who going in year 4 and they still got question marks.
No, we supporting it.
So much so that they had to go and
look. You see what they doing? Hold on. What they doing? No, sir. What you doing, sir? Is you keep trying to minimize it to one specific person on the team.
That's his problem. He is minimal, nigga. That's the problem.
And what you fail to realize is
you
that
can't have 2,800 yards and in 1 year and next you have 3,000 and you supposed to tell.
But hold on. How the fuck did the old ass 33-year-old Adam Thielen come over and get 1,000 yards receiving?
Damn.
How does that happen?
What kind of question is that? What kind of question is that?
How many
receptions did he have? How many reception and targets did he have?
Enough to get 1,000 yards.
But that's because he was getting open.
Hello,
he was getting open. He was getting open, bro.
Oh my God, y'all niggas just want to.
If you get the bulk of the targets and the receptions, again, you're gonna have close to 1,000 yards.
When you're a good receiver, when you're a good receiver,
that ain't got shit to do with it.
When you're a good receiver, that's what happens. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. I mean, come on now. They get most of the. They get most of the fucking.
Because you just so casually named the number one and number 2 receivers in the league, not on their team, nigga.
You got Puka Nacua. You got JSN. You got what you talking about when you you a good receiver, you gonna always get most of the fucking looks.
Are you
That's
trolling
just
me or
how it
something?
goes.
Are you trolling me or something?
Look, sir, Travis Kelce. What are you talking about? George Kittle. What are you talking about? If you are a good receiver,
Again,
you
nigga,
are
make
going
sense,
to get
please.
most of the fucking
Make
reception.
sense, please.
When you you just listen. If you are a good receiver, you are
I'm still
going to
waiting.
get. If
I'm
you are a
still
good
waiting.
receiver, you won't
I'm still
listen
waiting.
though. If you're a good receiver, you gonna get most of the targets.
What
That's
you
just how it
still
works.
not understanding the shit. Guess what? Okay, let's go. Let's take your retarded ass statement and try to make
Okay.
sense of it real quick. Okay,
Okay,
go to
let's do that.
Cincinnati. You got Jamar Chase over there. Who is the second receiver?
Why is he second? Why is he not first?
Who was the second receiver?
T. Higgins.
How many yards that nigga got?
Was it more than Jamar Chase? More targets, more catches, more passes thrown
I'm
to
asking
him?
you how many yards do
I don't
do that
know.
nigga got?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't follow the niggas like that. I'm a
I
Panthers fan.
guarantee you, it's more yards and catches, touchdowns, the whole nine combined than everybody after Ted McMillan on the Carolina Panthers. You want to put some money on that?
After who?
After every receiver, After every receiver outside of Ted McMillan on the Carolina Panthers.
Okay.
Combined touchdowns, receptions, everything.
Because Ted is a good receiver, right?
Bro, y'all don't have NFL.
You missed the point.
Y'all
You
don't
missed
have
the point.
NFL
I got the
receivers
point.
on your team.
Your point is that he got good receivers. That's why they
No,
got
the
yards
point
like
is that's a legit number 2 receiver, and these niggas don't compare to that.
Hey,
So-
watch how
so
that
why you-
watch how that rookie eat. Watch
So
how
why
that
you
rookie
making?
eat, because
So
he
why you
can get
making?
open.
Because
So why
y'all
you
keep
making the
talking about
case?
Coker,
So why you
y'all
making
keep
the
talking
case?
about Coker
Hold
and Legette
Hold
and all
on.
this shit.
So if you know,
You got
so even if you know,
the number one
hold on.
factor in that is that you got a
Sir,
guy like Joe Burrow
you
who actually can
just
throw the ball to them
sir,
all over the yard.
you
He don't
just
have no
said
limitations.
you just
He don't
said
have no
that
limitations.
you just said Chase and Higgins is a true number 1, number 2 wide receiver. That's why they got them numbers. So out of your own words, that means
T.
XL
Higgins
is
a
not
number
that.
2 receiver, and he got more yards combined than everybody on the Carolina Panthers outside of Ted McMillan.
Because
That's
they
what I
are
said.
true number 1, number 2 receivers. Correct?
The cream
Bro, I
rise
ain't
to
gonna
the
repeat
top,
myself over and
bro.
over again.
The
If it go over
cream
your head,
rises
just
to
tell me.
the top.
It does.
If he can't,
You
if
making
he
your
can't
own
get
point.
the competition, bro.
No, my point is, nigga, you talking crazy about all these other people. We don't care. I don't give a damn. I'm talking about me. I don't
Well,
give a damn about Coker.
Hey,
I don't give a
Bryce
damn about
Young.
Excel
Well, let me tell
because
you.
I know I got
this.
a quarterback who has limitations and
Let
can't
me tell
fully
you this, sir.
utilize these
Let me
things.
tell you this, sir. Bryce Young is not the reason why XL is not that guy. I'll just tell you that.
You don't think it
That's
has
true.
anything to do with it, and you're wrong.
No, you just mentioned
Are you saying that Bryce Young is the reason that XL is not doing
Bryce
well
Young
in the
plays
league
a major part in why XL don't have
All
this
right,
stuff.
all
We
right.
already
You
knew.
saying-
We already knew. I'm talking, nigga. You asked me a question.
Bro,
Shut the hell up and let me finish.
So what's up with Ted? How come Ted?
Ted McMillan, what again? You talking about a 3-year starter who was one of the leading receivers in college football
What, XL
against
a
a
5-year
nigga
starter?
who had 1 year
Bro,
production.
you need
I'm
to keep
sorry.
that
Do you
same
not know how
energy you
football
keep with
works?
Bryce.
Do you
need
not
to
know
keep
how
that same
football works?
energy with Legette.
There's no credit
Ted
for Bryce
McMillan,
at all.
Ted
No
McMillan
credit.
could have been playing with Andy Dalton last year and
That's
still
what
would
they
have had
do.
the same.
See, look what they do.
He could have been playing with
First of
Andy
all,
Dalton
why
last
you
year and had the
defending
same yards
Legette,
or
nigga?
better. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That nigga ain't
Do you
did
not
shit
know
for
his
y'all.
You know who his
Why
quarterback was?
you
Do
defending
you know who his
Legette?
quarterback was? A
Let
5'9" dude, the same size as
let
Bryce
that
Young in
country ass
college,
nigga get
and
the
he was
fuck up out
productive
of here.
Hey,
every
you do
single
know.
year.
You
He
do
broke
know.
every wide receiver record at the
know.
University of Arizona with
You
that
do
same
know.
short quarterback.
And you do know that Bryce Young done had more than 1,000-yard receiver, right? You know that, right?
You can't, bro. What the trolls,
Just
man?
listen.
You gotta be trolls.
Listen for
You
a
gotta be
sec.
trolls
Stop
again for
bumping
the
your
last
fucking
damn
gun.
time.
But if
If
Bryce
I'm
Young,
getting all the bulk of the receptions and the targets, I'm gonna get close to 1,000 yards.
Well, that mean
Pretty
you open.
relatively easy in
That mean you
17
open.
games.
Legette
That
can't
mean
get
you
1,000
open.
yards.
That mean you open.
J Live.
He can't.
You ain't got no other
I mean, you
podcast to go
gotta be
to,
open.
but you
You
can
gotta be
go
open to
go
get
to
those yards.
Logic.
You gotta be open to get those yards.
Don't get mad,
He
bro.
need to change
Because the
his name.
narrative ain't what you
I'm just
want it
saying
to be.
you saying shit
I'm
out of
just
you
saying,
talking
bro.
fast
You
in
ain't,
circles.
bro.
I'm trying to
I'm
figure out what
letting you
you're
know
talking
as a Saint
He
fan,
need
we
to
go
change
against
his
this nigga
name.
all the time. This
Like
nigga
you
ain't
need to
that
turn your
dude.
name in.
about. Nigga, you
You
can
not
get
He ain't
like
past
that
what you
fucking
can do.
dude.
You done
So
said
you
enough
why
not
you
like
retarded
up
shit
there
on
trying
here
to defend this
for
nigga?
years.
You up
You
here
don't
worried
really have to
about
say
me?
anything
you
else.
not
You
you
left
You know what I'm
enough
saying?
shit on
That's
this
your
not
thing
fucking
being
for
problem right
logical.
there,
everybody
my
else. You don't
nigga.
have to
Logic.
say nothing else the
That's
rest
your
of this
problem
shit.
right there, my
You left
nigga.
enough shit up here for everybody else for the remainder of the year.
No, you ain't talking about shit.
Hey,
Everything
what,
you saying
sir?
ain't adding up, nigga.
So why couldn't you?
Ain't nothing. Can't none of you tell me I'm wrong.
Hey, look. So hold on. So
Change your
even
fucking name, nigga, to doubt.
hold on. So why come old ass Adam Thielen can put up them numbers? Why
You just
come
asked that,
Excel
nigga.
can't?
I'm not explaining that again. I'm not
But why
explaining that
come?
again.
But why
If
come
you got
Excel can't
wax
do
in
it?
your ears, nigga, go to the doctor. Figure it
I mean,
out.
you,
I'm not
you
I'm not
keep.
saying
I
that.
mean, you keep taking it back for the
Why you
man. I'm
mad
just
at
trying to
this
figure
man?
out.
He ain't do you nothing.
I'm just trying to figure out why you
I
think
explain it
Excel
to
is
you. If you
like
don't
that.
get it, then that's your problem. I'm not.
Why do you think if Excel was like that, he would have went top 10,
It ain't
top
about
15,
Excel,
top 20?
nigga. It ain't about Excel. Whether he
It's
get
about
it or not,
Bryce.
it's probably gonna be on another team.
Sound like
That's
it,
not
nigga.
gonna
It's about
change.
Bryce.
That's not
So
gonna change the
it's
outlook of
about
Bryce Young.
Bryce.
I
Right
hope
there
you
it
know
is.
that.
Yeah, there
I
it is. It's
hope you
about
know
Bryce.
that.
Right. It's about Bryce Young. It ain't about the receivers. It's about Bryce Young.
If
Correct?
you know ball, you'd understand that. If you know football, you'd understand that.
I understand that Bryce Young had 2,000-yard receivers.
And that means what? That means what exactly?
That when you got some good weapons around you,
It
you
means
put up
it's working
numbers.
for somebody.
Weapons, not
It means it's
weapons.
working for somebody.
Weapons, not
you make
weapons.
shit
Because all
happen.
that tells me is he got one guy that he targets and he gets the bulk of the stuff, which
Man,
he has,
shut that
which where
shit
the
up.
production comes. Yeah,
That
you
nigga
can't
ain't
tell me I'm wrong,
targeting one
nigga.
person.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
Like
That's
you
what I
he
can't
just
thought.
teach.
target
That's what
one
I thought.
motherfucker.
You
What
can't
about
teach
the
What I
something.
thought.
drops? Talk about them
That's what I
drops.
thought.
It's either you is or you ain't, huh, nigga?
Talk about
That's
them
what I
drops
thought.
too.
The nigga, the funny thing is, you go to another team and you see this. The top receiver got 1,200 yards receiving.
Man, y'all
The
got
second
excuses
dude
for
might have
everything.
900 or close to 1,000. Look at the Carolina Panthers. You got somebody like Ted McMillan who had over 1,000 yards, like 1,100 yards. Guess what the second nigga had?
So what? Who
Exactly.
cares?
Yeah.
What does that
Yeah.
mean?
My point exactly. Shut the fuck up.
What does
Bro,
that
why don't you
mean?
get
Stupid
some?
nigga.
Why don't you get some
Nobody's thinking
NFL
about that.
caliber wide receivers and see what happens?
This nigga act like he running the routes.
Bro, I think he
Just
just.
stupid. You don't
This
understand
nigga.
production. You don't
No,
understand
Man,
how it
keeping up
works,
with
and
other
you
players.
don't see
Hey,
the bigger picture
Man,
hey,
at the end of
Bloody.
the day, which is your
Hey,
quarterback
Bloody. Hey,
and his
Bloody.
lack of
Hey, Bloody.
production.
Hey, Bloody. Can I ask you a question, Bloody? Can I just ask you one question, Bloody? Just one question, sir. Do you play Madden?
I thought that was logic.
it's logic. It ain't below.
Oh, Logic. Let me ask you one question. Do you
Unlogic.
play?
Unlogic. That's what it
Do
is.
do
Unlogic.
you
Nigga,
play?
shut
Do
up.
you
He's talking to
do
me.
you,
Shut your
do you play?
retarded ass up. And sit your
Do you
ass in the
play?
corner over there and suck on
Yeah.
your damn
Okay.
passes, nigga.
Right. Do
Nobody
you
talking
play
to you.
Madden? Do you play
No,
Madden, sir?
nigga. Now what?
You don't?
He should. Madden coach.
Bro, don't
Yeah.
talk football to this nigga. He gonna
Yeah.
disappoint.
Because you sound like you in La La Land when it comes to this football shit.
Nigga, you
You
Madden coach.
over here pounding your chest for Bryce Young. Don't tell nobody
no.
and nobody in no
You
la
see,
la
you see
land.
what you're doing. You're doing it again. You only one mentioning Bryce Young. I talk about the
Nigga, if
team.
you ask me about Madden, make your point or stop talking in circles.
My point is, just because what you see in college, you think it's going to be guaranteed
This
in
ain't
the
about
NFL?
college, nigga. We in
Right, you
NFL.
heard
Make
that
sense.
dumbass point he said. I heard that shit too.
Yeah,
You think
exactly. Neither one of you can
sir?
debunk it. Because y'all
But you just
stupid as
said,
hell. You don't understand
but
football.
you said it though. Sorry, that man was in college, started for 3 years, and then Xavier Legette was in college for 5 years. Started. What the fuck does that have to do with the NFL though?
Bro,
What are you talking about? When did he start 5
you gonna
years?
hurt
Please,
yourself.
hold on,
Because
bloody.
you
Hold
have
on, bloody, because
mentioned,
this nigga just put his foot in his
you,
ass. Let me tell you
you just
something.
mentioned
When
it.
did he start? Tell me when he started. Oh,
Yeah,
because guess
poor
what? You
bloody.
told me.
He keep
Did you
being
not just
thrown in
say?
conversations.
Did you not just say that you didn't see them in college? Didn't you just say that?
Didn't see who in college. I never
You
mentioned
didn't see
nobody in
Xavier Legette
college.
in college, right?
Yes, he played for South Carolina. I've seen him in college.
No. You know who he played for, but did you watch him?
Yes, that's how I know he
So
was
did
at
you
South
understand that
Carolina.
he didn't start for no 5 years?
No. I didn't say he started for 5 years. He
You
was in
just did,
college.
actually. Yeah, you just did, actually.
Okay.
Either
But
you're
my point
good
is,
or you're
my
not.
point is,
There is no 3 years,
exactly,
5
right
That ain't
there,
got shit
years,
to do
2
with
right
it.
there.
That ain't
There
got
you
shit to
go.
Either
do with
you're
it.
Yeah,
good or you're not.
That
I'm
ain't got
sorry,
shit to do
Logic.
with it.
that's all I
Sorry,
That
was
ain't got
getting
shit to
at.
do with it.
That's all
Again,
I'm
you
getting at
got
is right there.
somebody
motherfucker
like
trying to
Ted
analyze
McMillan. You got somebody like
every
Ted
damn
McMillan
thing.
who
Come
started
on, bro.
every game
You talking
and
about
broke
football.
every
Hold on.
record at Arizona. There's
So,
passing touchdowns, receptions, yards,
And guess what,
everything.
Logic? He still got to get a ball thrown to him.
hey,
You can't
Logic, why
catch
come?
That
air,
Hey,
don't mean
Logic.
motherfucker.
shit.
You
Hey,
can't catch
Logic.
air, nigga.
Hold on. Logic. Why come SKL couldn't break all those records in college?
Because he's not Ted, nigga.
There you go. So stop
Well,
stop blaming the quarterback.
Who
so you do know, Logic,
that
there's
does
a
not
thing
take
called
anything from your quarterback
talent
being started.
and heart.
Nigga,
Like
stop skating by that. You a fan. Just admit it. You a fan.
Hey, if you're
Just
good,
admit it.
sir. I'm a fan of the Carolina Panthers. Yes, I am.
No, the fuck
correct.
you ain't.
You are
You're
right.
a fan of Bryce Young. It's like the Temptation. It's
Man,
Bryce Young
I was a fan of. I was a fan of Jake Long. I was a fan of.
No,
Sir,
you.
I was a
I
fan
don't
of
care about
Rodney
this.
Peete.
We ain't going down memory
I was
lane,
a fan
man.
of Jimmy Clausen, Matt Moore.
Right now, you a fan of Bryce Young.
I'm a fan
and
of
you
every.
willing to give this nigga 10 years of your life if it proves you that he'll finally do something for you.
Guess what?
Well, I just know
$50
XL is not that
million
guy.
quarterback. You finna have
That's
a
cool.
$50 million
But guess what?
quarterback.
Neither is your quarterback. And when you
Get
can put
ready
them in the
for
same situation, maybe we
$50
can get
million
somewhere. But until
quarterback.
then, I'm not anybody trying to hear what you're talking about.
Nobody's saying he God, nigga. We just saying XL ain't him, bro.
He just
No. J-Live. No. They are saying that. They'll talk about XL, but they'll excuse this quarterback, and that's bullshit.
What excuse are we giving him? What are we giving him? What excuse?
Oh, now you don't know? Oh my God! All you gotta do is take your phone out, look on Twitter, look on Instagram. It's nothing but Bryce apologists everywhere. No matter how bad he plays. Again, when that 54-yard game was over, I guarantee you was one of the niggas that's saying
Bro,
somebody
just
else.
get us some NFL quality wide receivers, bro.
So guess what? And that's the other part. You're in the NFL. This isn't college where you can stack your team as much as you want and get the best from left side of the field to the right side of the field. This is the NFL. They expect for you to handle some shit on your own and be able to hold some stuff on your shoulders. He can't do that shit. So you got to have one of the highest expensive offensive lines. You got to have multiple running backs. You're going to have multiple tight ends and multiple number one first round wide receivers on this team for him to be successful. Oh, not to mention, you need a top 15 defense to carry you.
You picked the first round pick and you the third round
The number one overall pick, J-Live. That's the other part. The number one. Guess what that means, buddy? That you're supposed to be the best player to come off the board. Nobody's supposed to be better.
Dude,
and everybody in this class
that's just how the NFL works, sir. That's just how the NFL works. Sorry, you don't like it. That's just how it works in the NFL.
Yeah, that's how it works, huh?
That's just how it works.
So every
What are
other
you
quarterback
talking
that's
about?
come out the last 3 years have been productive in a short period of time, but we sitting here going in
That's
year four with
why.
question marks.
Look. The last 3 MVP quarterbacks ain't now one of them won a Super Bowl. Not now one of them.
That's cool. That's fine and cool. But them niggas.
No, it's not cool.
Meanwhile, we get
not cool.
5 to 8 wins a year.
They don't want to look. They don't care about.
You're okay with that, right? You're okay with that, right?
Super Bowl. That's what I'm okay with.
No,
you're talking all this shit about these quarterbacks.
If you felt that way, that you wouldn't be out here gloating about an 8-9 record and barely getting into the postseason and having somebody else have to win a damn game.
When you talking,
I think he's the improvement. Logic.
Yeah.
Hey, Logic.
Yeah. He's one of the ones talking about 3,000 yards, and we should get this nigga a trophy out.
5,000 yards.
I think
I'm a big considerer of
in the right
possibility.
direction, Logic.
Say
Tell
what
me,
you want,
Logic.
bro. Say what you want. Minimal growth don't mean shit to me.
I know, bro. You want
That's your
instant
problem right there.
gratification. I'm sorry.
Ain't nobody saying instant gratification, but like I told you before,
you want overnight success.
These niggas. When Cam Newton got here his first year, we lost a bunch of games. But what was everybody saying?
He ain't won no Super Bowl either, though.
That nigga got something.
I bet you won the Super Bowl. You won the Super Bowl, though, didn't you? You won the Super Bowl, didn't you? You won the Super Bowl, didn't you, though?
About? Hey, bro, you retarded.
That you wanted to.
I need to talk slow.
Did you not want a Super Bowl?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Who don't want a Super Bowl, nigga?
When Cam Newton got here, that's good. But did you want a Super Bowl? Yes or no?
Ask me a dumbass question again, bro. Ask me another stupid ass question.
He don't want a Super Bowl because he has no accountability with him.
J-Live, I wasn't talking to your nigga, your black ass.
Don't worry about it, Logic.
I wasn't talking to you. You take your ass back in that corner over there, nigga.
You know, sometimes you need help.
Nah, I don't need no help from none of you.
Hey, sir. Through all that Cam Newton. Hey, sir. Through all that Cam Newton.
He need help.
Through all that Cam Newton.
I can only preach the gospel to this nigga.
Through all that Cam Newton greatness, what did we get out of all
these years? You want to pick your head out like a damn gopher out the ground. Shut your ass
up. Through all that Cam Newton greatness, what did we get out of it?
Nigga, don't speak on Cam. You a Bryce fan.
No, that's my guy. No, I'm a Jake Delhomme fan.
How the hell you see somebody like Cam?
All right, well, just answer the question.
Take this nigga like Bryce.
Okay, but what was the ultimate goal, though? What was the ultimate goal?
Bro, I'm not having a conversation with you, bro.
Okay,
It's
long
stupid.
as you know.
It's shit point.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
long
They
as you
don't
know.
like the end game conversation, bro.
They don't like it. They don't
It's
like that
about
shit.
being an end game, because guess what? At least we got an opportunity. At least we
This
seen it. We
Lodge,
get the trophy. We was
this
gonna
pipe
beat
down
something.
for a
At least we
second.
had a fight in every game we played, whether it was home or away. It didn't matter. Cam was gonna fight and put everything on the line. What is this nigga doing? Nothing.
Hey,
It
didn't
ain't
y'all
the
win the
same when
fucking
you know.
division last year?
J Live.
They can't acknowledge
J
it.
Live.
Y'all need to be god damn, bro.
They
J
can't
Live,
acknowledge
you need
it.
to make up
just
your
wanna
mind
go
what
to
you
the
doing.
fucking
J Live,
NFC
you need to make up your mind
Championship,
what you
bro.
doing. Either you gonna go and gloat and shake your bitch ass titties out here cause y'all sweat for us, or you gonna go on the other bench and try to gloat for this nigga Bryce. Make your mind up what you gonna do, man.
I like y'all with Bryce, nigga.
Oh, of course you would. Of course you would. Because anytime y'all play
fucking
with
get
this
it
nigga,
twisted,
you get a
nigga.
win. Of course you
It's
would.
all about my interest. What interests me, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Why would you want us to get somebody else? Why would you want us to get
Nah,
somebody
I don't
else
want you to
that
get
can threaten
nobody
us?
else.
Of course. Why
you to
would
stay
you?
with Bryce.
Why would you?
I
Because that
want you to
wouldn't make
stay with
any
Bryce.
sense.
But y'all need to cut that fucking Xavier Legette defending shit out.
It don't matter. It ain't matter if he leave. He can leave tomorrow. It won't matter.
No,
Bryce
let
Young
that
still
nigga
gonna be
leave, bro. If y'all can
19
get a
points a game
7th-round
and
draft
back
pick
of
for
the
that
league, and these
motherfucker,
niggas are
y'all
still
won.
trying to find an excuse and find some other scapegoat and say it's their fault. He's just the current guy right now.
Like you
That's
do
fine enough.
for Excel.
I don't give a fuck about whether he do any good or not. I want my quarterback to be way better than he is.
Well, he's been
Do you
better every
understand
year.
Why don't you just be fucking patient? You ever heard about patience? You ever heard about that, my nigga?
Patient. We gave up the farm for this nigga, and now we're going in year 4 question mark.
Ain't that what you do? Ain't that what you do with Excel? Ain't that what you do with Excel? Ain't that what you do with
You made a
Excel?
bad draft choice with Xavier Legette. You should have drafted another wide receiver.
Keep getting weapons for him, right? Keep getting weapons. He got more weapons than anybody in the league, right?
Yeah, please do. Keep get a bunch of weapons, a whole bunch of them.
Bunch of weapons so he can be back in the league and
Hell yeah.
offensive
Get a
ability.
bunch of them. Get a bunch of them motherfuckers.
You want to give him more weapons, but we still in the back of the league for offense.
Excel
ain't working.
Yeah, Excel was in the interview talking like a slave. Hey, look, yeah, get a bunch of weapons. A whole bunch of weapons.
Fucking failed the interview, right?
Again, whenever what's your boy doing in the back? What's your boy doing in the back? Why are we you want all these weapons, but why are we in the back of the dang thing when it comes to production? Why are we back in 27?
Because you need good receivers. That's why we get
the
receivers.
Y'all motherfuckers, we just got the weapons like last week. We just got the weapons like last week.
Hey, T-Mac,
and when that needle don't move, don't you blame that boy.
Sir. Hey,
so don't blame that boy.
What are you talking about?
So y'all just said y'all wanted more weapons. So when this shit don't move, don't you blame him. Don't you blame that boy.
I want as many weapons as possible. Hell yeah, I want all the weapons.
Hey, who better, T-Mac or Xavier Legette, bro?
He ain't gonna answer that question.
Yeah, he don't want none of that.
I'm not talking to you special ass niggas.
Don't worry about it, nigga. Don't worry about it, nigga. We all see your bias, nigga. You can't even hide it at this point.
Yeah, you
what
know
the fuck are you talking about?
That Excel ain't that guy.
Just let it be what it is.
For the last time, for you retarded simpletons, let me explain this to you. I don't give a fuck about whether it's Xavier or Coca or anything else. It doesn't matter who you line up out there if you got Bryce Young as your quarterback. Do you not get that?
You might get 1,000-yard receiver.
So what you saying? How much you want to pay Bryce Young, Lodge?
What?
You might get 1,000-yard receiver out of Bryce, though. You know, just saying. Since you don't want that man in the quarterback.
Let the man be a fucking quarterback. Let him do quarterback sneak. You know, stop handicapping this nigga.
So we holding him back from doing quarterback sneak.
Hey, I'm letting you know y'all.
We ain't paying that shit no mind. Let me read a couple of these super chats.
Yeah, go ahead, Q.
Mike loves Jesus. Adam Thielen also had all the targets, just like T-Mac. He also had a 1,000 season. What are you saying when it's obvious the dwarf bunt cunt with no arm talent is a one-read quarterback?
They don't understand what that means.
Tell that to Jalen Coker. Tell that shit to Jalen Coker.
Shut the fuck up and let him
what
read
is he
his
practicing? So what are you doing in practice, Q? Is it Bryce Young?
What he doing in practice?
Or no, listen to what I'm saying. Or is it the scheme?
are they telling this man, look at this read, if you see this, do this? How about they take the fucking training wheels off and let this man cook?
Let me get to the goddamn super chat so I get to back out this conversation. Shout out to Quantum. Hey guys, tell me if quarterback fumbles seals games, then tell us how we won the first Ram game, then what sealed the game again. Please tell us. Shout out to Quantum for that super chat. I guess fumbles don't exist around here. You know, because they did see the fate of a couple of games. These bisexuals are soft, low standard, weak men. Shaking my head.
Nobody.
Real HHENT.
We talking about the team, not just one player, like y'all doing. That's what they should. That's what y'all fail to realize.
Y'all got Bryce haters for real. Shout out to him. We got a couple more.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Now you all good. Hold on, I'm trying to get slide down. Hold on. And then this one, Dan Morgan's words. I'll say again, we went 8-9. It's not like we won 12 games last year. We know we haven't arrived. We know we have to earn it. No, I don't think people know that.
Facts. No, they know. You think they gonna be bullshitting this shit?
How this man talking about facts, but you over here gloating about it? What? Yeah,
no, sir. I said that we improve each year, and we won NFC South. But you won't acknowledge that, will you? You pick it.
That's not important, bro. That's not
I don't give a
Go ahead, Q. Hey, Q, go, Q. Hold on. He got more super chats. He got super chats. All right. Cool. He got super chats. Go ahead, Q. Do your thing, bro.
That was the last super chat.
I don't give two shits about minimal stuff. You do, that's you. That's how you do your everyday life. Cool, congratulations. But I don't rock like that, bro.
Okay, how you rock?
Tell me how you rock.
How you rock? Tell me how you rock. No, hold on. Let him explain himself. How do you rock, son?
I don't got to
like a wrestler. Like a wrestler.
Shit to you.
WWE.
They don't make a point.
WWE.
Yeah, you just made the point, nigga. So why you making the point?
Back it up by some fucking facts, nigga.
No, I made my point. If you don't understand it, again, I don't gotta explain shit to you.
So how do you rock?
Goddamn Hulkamania. Goddamn Hulkamania.
So how do you rock then, sir?
Like a wrestler.
Nigga, why you want to know? You want to take notes, nigga?
Because you said it. Yes, I want to know. Yes.
Nah, I can't help you. You this far along. How old are you?
I'm 40.
Oh yeah, you too far gone, nigga. You ain't figured it out since now. I can't help your ass.
I don't know how you rock. No, I don't.
Okay, that's on you. You like minimal shit. You take baby steps with shit.
Logic, baby.
Like you do with XL.
Again, nigga, I don't give a fuck whether if he goes good, great. If he don't, next man up. What part of that you don't understand? You got a hearing problem or something?
I mean, you was really taking baby step with the nigga about 30, 40
No, actually, I wasn't. No, actually, I wasn't. When we took him, I wanted to know why the hell we was at the position we was and felt like we needed to go back in the first round. He was not my first choice.
But you also said he needs time to what?
Who said that? Because again, I just started talking your black ass. So who said that?
man, I don't know.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Exactly. You wasn't talking to me, nigga. That's the point. Pay attention.
Well, so tell me how you rock.
Don't ask me that shit again. Don't ask me that shit. Don't ask me that shit.
It's the opposite of his fucking name, bro.
J-Live, shut your black ass up, man. Ain't nobody talking to you. Stay in your damn place at the bottom where you always.
Nigga, let me tell you something, nigga.
You ain't got to tell me
what the fuck my place
is. You ain't got to tell me shit.
Since we had to stop telling me nothing, nigga.
J-Live.
I'm gonna let you know what the fuck
that's what you is. J-Live. Here you up here lying again.
Bro. I just try to make your life easy. I try to save you from you.
You gonna make my life easy?
I try to save you from you, nigga.
No, you can't do shit for me, brother. You can't do shit for me.
Yeah.
What you gonna do is what you always do. You gonna find somebody to attach yourself to, and you gonna gloat on them. And when that shit fail, you'll find somebody else. Right now it's on Tyler. You gonna rock with Tyler for a little while. If it go good, you'll ride with him till the wheels fall off. If he don't go good, he fall off. You'll find another nigga.
We're rocking with Tyler. See, we're not the Carolina Panthers, my nigga.
Oh no! But you already done this already.
But you
already done this already.
My quarterback.
Yeah, this one. But how many you done been before you got there? We're gonna do this J-Live.
Bro,
remember, you know I know you, right?
Hey,
I know you, right?
We gotta play games.
That's my quarterback.
You know I know you, right? You know I know you, right? What about the other nigga from South Carolina? Since you like South Carolina people, what about that nigga?
Who you talking about? You talking about what? Jake Handle?
What about that nigga?
Jake
That's one. What the other one? What's the other one? What's your other boy?
Bro. Hey, guess what?
Where your
Andy
boy
Reid
Ritter
saw
at?
enough in that man to pick him up.
Where your boy Rattler
Andy
at?
Reid
Where your
saw
boy
enough in that
Rattler
man
at?
to pick him up.
Ain't no look.
That was your boy.
Ain't no good players. Ain't no good players came.
Did you buy? Did you a lie? You bought that man jersey.
Hold on.
You a lie? You bought that man jersey.
Logic, you a mother. See,
Ain't no
you
good
like you bought that man. I seen
That's
you
why
on
I
live
put
with
my
that
hands
jersey.
on it.
Jay,
Bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm
you like
saying?
you got. Hey, I
Ain't no
saw you
good
on that
player.
live with that jersey on. You a lie? Yes, you did.
Ain't no good player came out of South Carolina since J.C. Horn. The past 10 years, the only good player came out of South Carolina was J.C. Horn, and I knew Excel.
Well, if you
ask some people, they believe Xavier Legette was the last best thing that came out of South Carolina.
Don't listen to that nigga, bro.
Now, which one? Now you got to tell me, Jala. Which one did you like first? Did you like Hayner first, or did you like Rattler first?
I like Hannah. I never like Rattler.
Hayner first. You got to stop lying. You know you like Rattler, bro.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Damn,
Bro,
the Knicks
Hannah didn't get a fair shake.
The
Hannah was
Knicks are
going through too
kicking the
much mental
shit out of the Philly.
He needed a new change of scenery.
God
And
damn.
look, you think Andy Reid picked him up for no reason? The boy got talent. He really do. Andy Reid picked him up for no reason.
He might. You never know.
He do.
That boy good.
Well, greetings and salutations,
He good
fellas.
enough for Andy Reid to take a look at him and be like, we'll pay you a couple
What's going on, man?
I'm doing so. Someone got a mean echo.
Yeah, it's between De Niro and it's between J Live. One of them boys.
J Live.
Is it me? Can y'all hear the? Let me mute my TV. Let me mute my TV.
Oh, okay, probably TV. Right.
Yeah, it's not me because I just muted my TV.
Is Q still on the panel?
Yes, sir. How may I help you? Yes, sir. How may I help you?
No echo.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to address. Yes, sir. I just wanted to address. Well, is that echo still going on?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me see something.
Oh, I think it's somebody's background.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, it's somebody's background.
Somebody got the TV on.
I mute De Niro and it went off.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just wanted to address one thing. I just came off of an amazing podcast with 336. But I caught yours.
I'm gonna leave and come back in, fellas. I'm gonna leave and come back in, Q. Bring me back in when I leave. I'm leaving. I'm gonna come back in, bro.
All right.
I mean,
yeah. I just came back in real quick, and I wanted to talk to you about this Xavier Legette situation because you made a statement that was very, very false. You said that people are blaming Xavier Legette for the losses that we got last year. Did you want to double down?
Prime, stop
sir.
your black ass right there. Because one of the blamers is right here on this show. Driver, goddamn driver. Where he went? He gone.
He left.
There are multiple people that come up on this show and directly blame Xavier Legette for every loss that we have. Am I lying, Logic?
No. They go directly to him. Say we had a better receiver than XL, we wouldn't have lost the game.
I'll say this. I'm not going to say that Xavier Legette was the sole reason why we lost. As no one player is the sole reason why any team loses. But I will say this: it's very interesting that Dave Canellis, with his no socks wearing behind, was so excited to get Chris Brazzle
no socks,
and to see the type of player. See the type of player that Chris Brazzle is, watching his tape from Tennessee and a little bit from Tulane, seeing how he is the type of receiver that has a high catch point, big catch radius, uses his body to block out players. It's very interesting that he goes after that type of wide receiver and not someone shorter, faster. I mean, it's just very interesting. And to say at the draft, war room, that he, in his words, was beating the table for this guy. That's interesting. I thought we had Kadoosh on the team. I believe that Kadoosh may be kaput in Minnesota before the year is over. That's all I want to say.
Well, we appreciate that, Prime.
Anything's possible, PPP. Anything's possible.
There go Ronnie.
I think Dan
When
looking at
you
all
agree
options.
with Ronnie, all hell about to break loose. So continue.
Chris Bronson gonna look pretty good with that number 17.
Hey, I bet you Chris Bronson
You already
I bet you that nigga EQ.
Oh, Chris Browser's going to eat, definitely.
I bet you he eat under Bryce.
Yeah, that brother's going to eat.
And then what they gonna say about Legette? PPP. You think they gonna have to get up that number 17 up?
No, of course not. They wouldn't do that, but something like a 6 maybe. A 6 may be available, or a 5 may be available.
I'm gonna put some respect on that young man. Yeah, I'm gonna put some respect on that man name, bro.
Eventually, he gonna get that number 17.
Well, I mean, it would be nice because what number does Coco wear? Coco wears 18. You have Tet 4. I mean, you might as well give him who got 11. 11 is who? Who got 11?
Judging by the numbers, it don't even matter.
Either Bryson Tremaine or Hunter Renfro, one or the other.
Yeah. I mean, hey, might as well. But it's very, very clear that the Panthers are going to be more than likely shipping Xavier Legette off somewhere, especially with them bringing back or bringing in John Mechie, someone who I feel is definitely going to be an intricate part in this team, just based on the connection that him and Bryce Young have had in years past. So I think the wide receiver room is looking like Tet, Coker, Brazel, Mechie, and then everybody else behind him.
Yeah, that's not a bad sequence. Not a bad.
It is. It really is.
Well, J-Live, who do you propose y'all receiving room gonna be?
But Ronnie, I'm just saying, bro. Like, as far as the NFL roster at the wide receiver position, that shit ain't scaring nobody.
We need some names, J-Live. I need you to pull out some names. Give us a description of what the receiver room gonna look like in New Orleans.
In New Orleans, that's easy. It's gonna be Chris Olave, Jordan Tyson, and Bailey as your number 3. But you also gonna have Bryce Lance.
I know, I heard that shit.
Shout out to Mike Wins for the super chat. He said, "Brother Q, did you forget about my bet?" Nah, I got you, and I got Eternal coming up, and y'all can get y'all's in the next week or 2. Yes, shout out to y'all boys, man. I got y'all. I got your Cash App information too.
Hey, Q, let me get $5.
Y'all gotta stop betting over here in Carolina, boy. Y'all be losing some business.
I'm gonna have to come down I-95. Prime, how you living?
Well, hey, you know what, Q? I'm living a little bit better.
Okay. Okay.
I may be able to slide a little offering to you, a little offering.
Yeah. Grease the knuckles, man. Grease the knuckles.
Put little jergens on the back of your hand. A little jergens.
Yeah.
Yes,
We got a long way to go. We got a long way to go.
Oh well, no, we ain't got that long now. Not that long. Not that long.
I ain't tired yet.
What key you in? You in B flat? You in what key?
I just took it up to see just now.
Yeah, open string.
I need to see what's going on here. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Q man, I saw a pretty white base mod the other day with some gold pickups on it. Oh my gosh, that thing was pretty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm right there with you, drop.
That thing was pretty.
My nice little jazz bass just be chilling over here.
Yeah, man.
It had the T-Mac look to it.
No, sir. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. We ain't talking about football. We talking about old music here now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you were talking about T-Mac in football.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, see, this is shit I'm talking about, bro.
It's a bass called a bass mod.
I'm bullshit. I'm being a color guy right now. Don't mind me.
Oh no. Let me tell you, man. An old pretty white bass with that old gold pickups on it, and them elixir strings. You know them heavy ones, them heavy elixirs.
$100 strings. Yes, sir.
Hello. That's all I run, man. That's all I run. Them elixirs.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, them elixirs, man, and then you got to get your strings right on that fretboard. Yeah, put it right on that fret. I play with low action. I can't stand high action basses, man. They work too hard.
See, I appreciate it, man. And no music, if for real. But I was playing my saxophone since fucking 3rd grade, bro. All the way
man,
up.
I wish I could play saxophone, man. That's a pretty instrument, bro.
It is, bro. And look, bro, I was so skilled, especially when I was in high school. Like, man,
all you gotta do is pick it back. All you gotta do is pick it back up, J Live. That's it. It don't never leave you.
You ain't lying, bro. I used to hear songs, bro, and just keep fucking with the notes until I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like
playing by ear. That's how a lot of church musicians start off playing. We play by ear. Whatever we hear is what we play.
Yes, sir.
You
yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
They be sleeping on the old boy live. Yeah.
Hey, J Live. One day, just pull out a saxophone with some goddamn Timbs on. Yeah. Let them know what time it is.
Look, my uncle played the trumpet, bro. Like he cold as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. My uncle cold.
I don't know how they play trumpet, man. I see only 3 valves there. I don't know what they be doing, man, to make all them notes.
Bro, it really is miraculous. Just if you really watch it and understand what they got to go through to do it. My brother played trumpet. I played saxophone. My uncle played trumpet. You know what I'm saying? But I've been playing that shit since 3rd grade, bro. Like when I got to high school, that shit was second nature. Like really.
Yeah, give me a goddamn old alto sax one day. Yeah, started just playing
sir.
around with it.
Alto sax. Alto sax, baby.
Yeah,
I had that Bundy.
You know what, J Live? Just because you said that, I'm gonna start taking some alto sax classes, man.
Man, that saxophone nasty, bro. It's nasty. All right, but I ain't gonna keep going till it's football. It's football.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna give you the parting words because I gotta get some sleep.
So let me all right, but let me ask you this one question, bro. So what you feel about Legette? You feel like he that guy? Is it more Bryce or is it more him?
It's more Legette than anything because Bryce Young has
given
him.
Too, bro.
Yeah, Bryce Young has given him opportunities. One of them was against Philadelphia, and I know this is rookie year, but you know it can't go without saying.
It carried over.
Prime. We just was told they didn't want to hear about his rookie year and all that stuff right there. That what they just told us a few minutes ago.
well. You know, what you talking about? Legette's rookie year?
I was told by Brother D he didn't want to hear about that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you got to talk about it because Legette's first year was a stabilized year, in my opinion.
500 yards is really good.
Yeah, it was a stabilized year for Legette. He didn't come into the craziness that Bryce Young came into. So,
yeah, you just gave him a crutch. Here we go.
Look. You see how they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like you saying what Bryce Young came into.
Excuses from the most important position.
It's not an excuse. It's facts.
It's not an excuse.
It's just facts.
Your favorite GM, which I know is Dan Morgan, Your favorite GM came and said that Bryce Young's first year was a setup from hell. That's what he said. He said
So
hell
let me
sent
ask you a
that.
question. Let me ask you a question, Prime.
Yeah.
You drafted the last 5 years in the first round on offense. Last 5 years. Left tackle, quarterback, receiver. What the? Come on, Prime.
Hey, Q, but who can you blame it on? Who did you blame it on?
I blame it on the motherfucker selecting because you got a bust of a goddamn quarterback. You got a receiver who y'all say handicapped can't catch the fucking ball now.
Well, no. Dan Morgan said that Bryce Young was brought into a situation with bad coaches and not good players around him. That's what Dan Morgan said.
But Q won't acknowledge that though. He won't acknowledge it.
Q out of this. Q minding his motherfucking business is what I'm doing. I'm going back. You talk to Prime and Prime talk to you.
But Q though, but Q though, like what's so hard about acknowledging the fact that Bryce Young came into a bad organization? Why you can't acknowledge that?
He said, "You talk to me, then I'll talk to Q."
Oh, okay, gotcha. The truth hurts. The truth hurts like a motherfucker.
What you say, Prime? You saying something?
Well, he said the truth hurts like a mother effer. That's what he said.
Now tell the nigga he lying. He lying.
Hey, my brother Q said you lying.
Well, tell me why I'm lying at.
He said, tell him where he lying at, Q.
Oh, that's what he said. So the offensive line that we literally sat here and watched it build a free agency, brought Austin Corbett over from the Rams and all that shit over there. You go get Thielen out of free agency, who was a 1,000-yard receiver for him. DJ Chalk, another Pro Bowl caliber receiver. Then you go and you get Miles Sanders, who just came off a Pro Bowl year with 1,296 yards. Then you go get Hayden Hurst, who had 500 yards with Joe Burrow the year before. So what? Am I missing something? Then you draft Mango, who y'all said Mango wasn't shit.
He's not.
So okay. It wasn't that bad of a situation, is what I'm saying. Production was there before they got
when somebody say it wasn't that bad of a situation, that's how you know it was a bad situation.
I mean, you called it a bad situation, so I'm saying it wasn't that bad of a situation.
Was it a good one?
Man, you know what? Good night, nigga.
I mean,
crazy motherfucker right here, man. I got other shit to do.
Okay.
Hey, Q, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna hop off. Give me some sleep, man.
All right, cuz I'll holler.
All right.
Oh, I got the floor. Hey, look, check this out. So, for one, organization has been bad since Cam left. That was 8 years ago. We have nothing productive since then. Nothing has been productive out of Carolina since then. And so now, when we get a quarterback, everything is on his shoulders. This is the reason why we're losing. The man can't get it done. He can't throw the ball. He can't win the game. When it's time for him to show up, he disappears. Well, why come that same shit couldn't be put on the previous quarterbacks that came here and looked fucking horrible? I'm sorry for cussing, but look freaking horrible. And those two quarterbacks, even Teddy Bridgewater, he had 2,000-yard receivers, and we still couldn't get to the playoffs. I mean, how much more can you put the responsibility on the shoulders of the quarterback? Like, some other people got to take accountability and responsibility for the results of this organization. But for the simple fact that most of these fans that won't